Hello and welcome to ChampMan Season 2, Gameweek 28. As always, you are joined by me, Andy, FPL Teach Mode, and you are also joined by Mr. Patrick Vieira himself, FPL Irons. Luke, how's it going, mate?
It's going very well, thank you, mate. This is the first time I've doubled up on a shirt. I have worn this one already, but I've captained Henri, so I thought I've got to get it back out.
So you've got about 80 shirts and you've doubled up on one after 28 weeks.
I think I've done all right, to be fair, for the first double up. I've just seen that everybody else is going to Leeds, and I've decided not to get one in. So I've got to double down on it and go for the old French shirt.
I didn't have a Sweden shirt.
Boy.
I didn't have a Sweden shirt, otherwise I would have gone for one. Yeah, I know.
All right.
Need to get in contact with FPL Sweden and get one in the post, don't I? Yeah, how's it going then, mate? How's your week been?
Yes, it's been a good week, a good day. I went to Colchester Zoo today, my local zoo. First time I've left the house in about 14 months. And it's genuinely, I'm really chuffed myself to get out of the house and be around people. It was a bit weird. I was a bit anxious to start with, but after I saw all those lovely animals, I was happy. And I got to see my niece and nephew for the first time in about a year, which was nice, which was good.
No, good man. So do you not have to go to work today? You took the day off, did you?
I took the day off. Yeah, it's my first day of holiday, maybe this year.
Good man. Oh, I like it. I've had an all right week. I've been busy, so busy. Literally, work is killing me at the moment, and not only doing that, trying to get everything ready for my new stream and all that kind of stuff. And it's it's been a little bit busy. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, though. We don't want to get talking about that yet. Should we have a bit of a dip into the chat and see what's going on before you do the lineups, bub?
Go for it.
Let's have a look and see who's in the chat. And yes, for anybody that's noticing, I do have a new toy. I got my new microphone, which I'm very excited about, and my new little pop filter at the front as well. And I do look like John Motson, as Luke said. So I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. So let's have a look. We got Tim Lum in the chat, Nasty Balls, Dron Nook. We've got Daniel Curtis. Andy Martin is in the chat, as always. Of course he is. Johan Montin, Billy Hadaway, Mark Dorney, FPL Depression, Goodman, Daniel Curtis. We've got plenty of people in the chat already. Obviously, we are well aware that there is plenty of Premier League games going on tonight. There's something else going on tonight as well, isn't there? What else is going on tonight? 2 games, ChampMan.
No idea.
Is that it? Maybe I don't know why I thought there was something else. Adam Brown says all I need is the sheepskin coat to match the mic. I do. Maybe I'll get one of those for next week. So, Luke, talk us through those lineups, mate.
I will do. All right. Starting off with Blackburn. They've gone for the 3-5-2. Vesterveld, Weatherall, Adams and Berg. Solano, Dunn, Tugay and Duff. Janssen in behind Bent and De Boer. Everton, Eleutheropoulos, McAteer, Grimandi, Weir, Unsworth and GX at left back this week. Gemmell, Pembridge and Di Matteo. And up top, Cerritos and Campbell. Ipswich, Brannigan, Gunnarsson, Pratton, Haridason, Tariko and Craney. We've got Redknapp, Holland and Berkovic. Doherty up top with Stewart. Watford, Atmatsidis, Ferrer, Galli, Vega, Harrison. Tessum, Swannell, Fiskin and Petkov, Helgeson and Smith. So again, no place for Marcus Gale, which means Petkov's on the set pieces. Leeds, Martin, Radaby, Ferdinand, Woodgate, Kelly, Singh. We've got Bowyer and Kuehl in midfield, Keane in behind Viduka and Larson. Charlton, Kylie, Young, Todd, Fish and Powell. Dinser, Davis, Hughes and Wilcox, Yule and Bartlett. I think you've definitely got the best captaincy this week with a lead striker. That defence is ropey.
Ooh, let's hope so. First week owning Larson. I'm excited.
Nice. Leicester, we got Walker, Sinclair, Elliott, Taggart, Delaney. McAnuff, Wise, Savage and Eadie. Benjamin and Akinbaye. Arsenal, Wright, Luzhny, Campbell, Upson, Cole. Pires, Parla, Van Bronckhorst and Tikhonov. Jeffers and Henri. On to tweet number 3. Liverpool, we have Dudek, Hegem, Wright, Kipper and Carragher. Murphy, Gerrard, Schmitzer and Barnby. Heskey up top with Sholand. Bolton, Jaskalainen, DeVos, Hendry, Schumacher. Pitts and Gardner wingback, Carrick and Wally in midfield, Pedersen in behind Ramberg and Wallace. City, Nash, McNamara, Dunn, Hurtado, McWelcome, Svensson, Flitcroft, Brow, Tiato, Huckabee and Wanchop. Newcastle, Given, Watson, Foster, Dabizaz, Bernard, Dyer, Madison, Hughes and Robert, Shearer and Olai.
Olai.
Tweet number 4. Sunderland, Sullivan, Lawson, Issa, Tone, Gray, Teal, McCann, Ardley, Archer, Phillips and Libra. I think I could do that one without needing to see the lineup these days. The Sunderland one every week. Consistent. Every week, I love it. United, we've got Barthez, Neville, Brown, Sylvester and Philip Neville. We've then got Beckham, Veron, Scholes and Giggs, Van Nistelrooy and York. Millwall, Nurse, Mitchell, Bertram, Dolan, McAnespie, Alexanderson, Eiffel, Cahill and Reed. Harris up top with Sir Savarese. Middlesbrough, Crossley, Atherton, Southgate, Pearce, Fester, Zapata, Martinelli, Miller and Johnston, Rickard and Boxic. Every single one of the Middlesbrough midfield have an attacking arrow. So that could be a fun game. Tweet number 5. We've got Sereni, Perry, Richards, Benjevkovic, Clark, Anderton, Davies, Poirier and Ziga, Selakovic and Rebrov. Chelsea, Kudicini, Melchiot, Desai, Terry, Babiaro, Carbone, Lampard, Petit, Zenden, Forsell and Johnson. Derby, Poom, Lescott, Riggett, Sigurdsson, Nicholson, Naylor, wingback, Burley, Valakari and Morris in midfield, Christie and Morris up top. And finally, Aston Villa, we've got Schmeichel, Mills, Melberg, Alpai and Barry, Hadji, Taylor, Thompson and Hendry, Dublin up top with Angel.
Lovely stuff. The hero Dion Dublin. Any surprises in there, do you reckon, Luke?
Not major ones that I spotted. The major one for me was that I hoped, because obviously we were given the Ipswich defence in the league this week, and there was no Doherty. So it was either he doesn't play because he was orange flagged and 90%, or he's up front.
Yeah.
So I was desperate for him to be up front, and luckily he is, because if I didn't get him, I think I had Wally off the bench away to Liverpool. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited actually. I'm owning players this week that I haven't owned in a very long time. Well, no, not in a very long time. That I've never really owned properly. Like Doherty, I owned last week, but he wasn't up front. This week I own Larson, which I'm really excited about as well. I mean, while we're talking about that, shall we have a quick look at our teams?
Go for it.
Captain's going to bring them up. So do you know what? I've been on the steady rise, mate. I'm catching you up. I'm at 328th now, which, you know, is better than I've been. I think the highest I've been is 290, so I'm going to keep on going. So I've taken Shearer out and I brought Larson in and captained him, but I still don't have Rude. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I've still got wildcard in my back pocket, so I can change anything I need to if something goes drastically wrong. And yeah, benched Archer, and I did bench Yussi for Sullivan as well, because I thought if I don't own Nisseroy, you never know. United, a Sunderland clean sheet would be quite nice. So what about you, mate? What have you been doing? For some reason, by the way, I've just noticed I've got Dennis Bergkamp in my defence, apparently. One job. One job he's got, Luke. He's got one job, captain, and he puts Bergkamp in my defence.
Is that meant to be Berg?
I'm assuming it's meant to be Henning Berg, yeah.
I was royally screwed with the old league. I had double Liverpool defence going in, and they've got a lovely fixture at home to Bolton.
Yeah.
I had Hippier and Risa, and obviously neither of them are playing, which was confirmed. So I had to go Risa to Ashley Cole, and at that point, as I mentioned to you before, I wanted to get Larson in and captain him, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be the popular captain this week, and if I'm going to have a -4 along with the captain, it just seems a bit pointless. I just kind of need to pray that he does nothing at this point, because there's no point in me having the same captain as everybody plus a -4, because the green arrow is not going to come, is it? Yeah,
fair enough. And I guess, do you think he's going to be the best goal scorer tonight?
Yeah, probably, but I'm kind of just hedging my bets. I can't sometimes do this in fantasy games. I could sometimes just go, what the fuck do I know? So I'm just going to play it by the numbers, and there's no point in me having a -4 plus the same captain as everybody else.
No,
Also, I've just seen Harry Maguire with a massive thing on his leg. He does not look good. Hopefully he's back for the Euros. That's my
Maguire. Hope. Yeah, I know. I'm literally gutted about that. As soon as I saw it, I was gutted about that, and I just thought, it's why does it always happen? It always happens, doesn't it? Before like a major tournament for England, someone bloody goes down injured that we need. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just so everybody knows, by the way, I do have Bruno, captain, Rashford, Salah, and Trent playing tonight. So I don't care if we have updates in the chat. Go for it. Someone, by the way, in the chat did say that their wife said, "Ooh, Mode's had a haircut." She would know. Sent her pics while I was doing it, didn't I? Anyway, let's have a quick look in the chat and see who's there. Andy Martin says, "No ping, I've just retweeted the legend." Yeah, Matty Hollands tweeted out saying, "Good to be alongside Redknapp and Berkovic again tonight, and glad that the doc is up top." Love him.
What? Holland tweeted that?
Yeah.
He's a legend, isn't he? I love that bloke.
He is a legend. Stephen Hammond, only one of my bench players starting is Tome, likely coming in for Chadders. FPL Depression, FYI, if Rickard gets more than one attack in return, I'm rage quitting the stream. Reluctantly sold for Larson. Ooh. Eamon Fazeli, evening lads, celebrating my birthday today, so a Viduka Captain Hall will be the icing on the cake. Happy birthday, Mr. Fazeli. Eric Ness Onstad says, -4 and no green arrow irons. Should know by now, hits are profitable.
Oh, 100%, but not if everybody's taking the same move, but without a hit. So, yeah, let's hope. I've got a good strike force anyway. Henry, Van Nistelrooy and Dublin. They're gonna outscore Larson. Easy.
Do you know what? I literally just before I came on here, I did my first stream for this Draft Gym TV I'm doing, and halfway through I said something and I wanted to go like that. You can't really do it with just one of you on there. I did miss you, mate. It felt really weird streaming without you, I won't lie.
This is it. Are you going to have to be semi-professional doing these sort of things?
I might have to have a semi and be professional.
Okay. I understand that. I get that. That makes sense. That.
Pretty much every week.
We both do that every week on here.
Yeah. It's exactly what I just said.
Really?
Connect, son. Good evening, lads and ladies. Trust you are well. We are very well, mate. Talking of semis, how excited was I when you said that you were going to be coming to Fest? I'm so excited, Luke. I'm so excited.
I know. And you said you thought it might be a bit awkward, and I said no chance. I'm going to dive into your arms.
Yeah, but you said that, and then you weren't sure whether you were going to come. So it's not, well, bad choice of words. You weren't sure whether you were going to arrive at the event.
Trust me, if I do that, I would definitely be coming.
And so I was like, yeah, but that's like saying, oh yeah, well, if I went to this, I'd definitely do this. But now you're definitely coming. It's happening. That's it. Drink that water. Keep your fluids up, mate. You're going to need it. Mark Dorney says he's on wildcard and he's got Larson captain. Mate, right, I need to have a chat with you. I've got free hit, bench boost, triple captain and a wildcard. When am I going to use all these things? Is it this week we finally find out whether there's going to be some doubles and blanks?
Not 100. I talked to Andy Martin. He's your man. He's all over these potential doubles. The issue is the doubles and blanks that we're likely to get are based on Man United going through in Europe, and they're in a tough group. They've got a really difficult group. I think they've got Barcelona and Lazio, and they might not get through.
Yeah.
So if they don't get through and come third, it's then pointless.
Yeah.
But I think every week is pretty much going to be a single game week unless FA Cup mucks it up down the line. But yeah, there's definitely not as much carnage as there was last year. Do you remember last year when we had a blank game week with 4 weeks and everybody loaded up on Fulham players and they ended up going down? We all had like Boa Morte, Stolzers and Goma.
Oh God, missed those touches. Stolzers, what a player. Yeah, no, I'm starting to look at it and think, do I just save wildcard to, go through bad weeks, whatever, and do I use something like bench boost just when it looks like I've got a good week? But I still said to you, didn't I? Like, do I wildcard and then wildcard knowing I've got those other chips and just use them in good weeks, if that makes sense. Like, do I wildcard and use bench boost the next week? Because, I mean, at the moment, I've got bloody Ledley King on the bench, so that might be a good shout, maybe.
I think the one to look at would be potentially, is there a point down the line where the template is likely to change? So obviously, for example, at the moment, a lot of people will have United and Arsenal. Is there a week where all of a sudden both of them go on a bad run of games?
Yeah.
And then, the likes of Sunderland and Leeds then go on a good run. And you could go Larson, Viduka, Phillips type thing, to switch up the template before everybody else. That's potentially the way to go, especially for you. If you could get to that template before everybody else does, save yourself a couple of -4s and go up the ranks. That might be the way to go about it.
Yeah, I'll back myself, mate. And when I say back myself, I mean I'll just be sliding into CM Fantasy's DMs.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Don't know what you're talking about. I don't go in there every week. Don't know what you're talking about. Disable's asking whether it's a cheese grater that I'm holding. No, this is my penis enlarger. It's lovely. It's got the girth, but it doesn't need it. Poster Point says he still can't believe that you and me haven't met before.
No, well, to be fair, when did we first do the Wolf Pod together? Probably early last year. And since then, we've been in lockdown, and you're the other side of the country to me completely, aren't you?
Yeah, God. I remember the first time we did a pod together because it was, I mentioned Lundstrom's attempt on goal that looked like Zidane. And you went, yeah, Zidane in the final against Bayern Leverkusen. I was like, I like this guy. Yeah. God, bloody hell. I saw it just a minute ago. Oh, Kev Max says, I'll see you there, lads. I got my ticket yesterday. Yes, mate. Well done. Not well done for Fest. Like, we're not people that are, you must go to Fest or whatever. But yeah, it'd be good to see you all. Chris F says, everyone is Larson captain. Is anyone Larson triple captain, though? We'll find out soon. Daryl says, this season's fixtures have been dog shit so far for chip holding. They have, to be honest. They have not been the best. Connexon, Irons and Mode at Fest. It will be like a reenactment of the 90s film You've Got Mail. You were around in the 90s, weren't you, Luke?
I was born in the 90s, yeah.
Got no love for you then. You've got to be born in the 80s to get love from me.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, mate.
Stephen Hampton, in the Tajalco Cup final tonight, opponent has used the free hit. Ouch. Need a few miracles. That's a dirty move, isn't it? Dirty move.
That's the sort of thing you do.
If I was in the final of the FPL Cup, I reckon I would, yeah.
Yeah, I did all right in that this year. I think I got about 10 weeks in. But the funny thing is, you get about 10 weeks in, and I went out and I was like, oh, that was a good run. And I realised I was still like 10 away from winning it. Like, if you ever, I think the cup may be more difficult to win than the actual FPL because it's so many 50-50s the whole way along. Like the chance of you winning 50-50s 20 times in a row is madness.
Yeah, is it more than 8.5 million?
Not sure. I might do that. I'm going to do the math.
Yeah, do that math, mate. Do the math. He did the math.
I'm going to do it.
Andy Martin, watch out for game week 34. Man United, Leeds, Liverpool and Arsenal could all blank as they face each other. If Man United reach UEFA Champions League quarterfinals or Liverpool, Arsenal or Leeds reach UEFA semis, they'll all blank. Nice. Tim Lum, wait, have I missed about Fest? Where should I look for more info? I'm down for a meet. Yeah, just type in Fantasy Fest on Twitter and you look it up. I think there's that going on, and there's also the Who Got the Assist one that they're organising as well. I think the Planet one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Christopher C. Unfortunately, Republic of Ireland, and not sure how I could even attempt to make it over. That's a shame. I mean, your name is literally Christopher C. So just hop on the Pinter, mate, and come on over. The Santa Maria. Christopher C. My parents don't even have their first jab yet here. Never mind me. So slow. Yeah, I don't have my first jab yet. Don't know whether you've had yours, Luke.
No, I've not had. Mine's been an absolute nightmare. I was eligible for it about 3 months ago, and I can't get it sorted because catchment area. I'm slightly out the catchment area for my doctors, and they're like, we can't have you as a patient anymore. You're too far away. But no one else is taking on new patients, so you have to be assigned to a doctor's to get the. It's a fucking nightmare.
They weren't giving them out free at the zoo this morning, then.
No, not so.
Terrible.
No.
Terrible. Rory says he's stealing a boat. He's going to come over, meet us all.
There's a lot of them, isn't there? bloody Irish mob.
There is. We don't want to mention anything Irish ever again because they literally came out of the woodwork, didn't they?
Doherty.
To be fair,
set him off.
Have we even got proof that they're Irish? Like, yes, he's called Rory, but I don't know.
What does that mean? And he spelt it wrong. If he was properly Irish, he'd spell it differently to that.
Yeah, I don't. I want to see a passport. Send him a passport. I tell you what. Send us your passport in the DMs. Just a few pictures, and we'll believe you.
Would anybody pretend to be Irish though? Would you pretend to be Irish? I don't think so.
Yeah. If you're going to pretend, you won't want to do that, would you? You probably. What would you pretend to be? Jamaican? That'd be quite cool.
I think I'd pretend to be like Portuguese or Spanish.
You'd suit a Portuguese man, actually.
Oh, Bruno goal. Maybe Nat Phillips' own goal. Bruno's gone with the old outside of the foot to the far post. It was maybe on target, maybe off. Could be an assist, could be a goal.
Who would it be an assist for Bruno?
Would be. Oh, go on, Marcus. Go on, Marcus. Play it into him. Oh, no, it might be Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, go on, Marcus. Go on, Oh, no, it's Wan-Bissaka.
It was Marcus playing it to Wan-Bissaka. He got the secondary assist.
People have said it's an own goal. Connexon. Alexa, does Ireland exist? Tim Lum, I've checked the dates. I'm hoping that a music festival I have a ticket for is happening that weekend, but if it's cancelled, I'll go FF Fest. That's lovely to hear. Rory says I'm 5'7", mate. Good. I don't know.
I'm assuming that was him chatting somebody in the chat.
Gary Smith says that mic sounds awful mode. What? How's it sounding for you, Luke?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. God, that's not very nice, is it? Maybe it's just my voice. FPL Depression says, looks like it's coming in towards the goal, so they might give it as a goal. Poster points. What's got into the lad? Oh, it's finally coming up on BBC. Goal. Nat Phillips' own goal.
Oh.
And Kev Max just put.
What did you?
Go on, Em.
What did you make of the old Trevor Sinclair chat on TalkSport? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
He was saying Man United should be dot points for fielding a change team where you made 10 changes. He said it went against everything the Premier League's about, yada yada yada. It's not fair competition and all this sort of stuff.
Absolute bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Even Klopp came out and said they're playing 3 games in 5 days. Like, what are we supposed to do? And also, like, did you see that meme of the Liverpool fan shooting the guy going, why have United cost us the title? And it's like, yeah, but you've
you lost
1-0 to Burnley, Brighton.
Yeah, it made me laugh because Man City made, I think, 8, 9, 10 changes when they played Arsenal, and Chelsea made 7 last night when they played Arsenal.
Yeah.
So, and they lost. And it's like, no one's going to say that because Chelsea's second team and Man City's second team is really good on paper.
Yeah.
The issue for Man Utd is that you're developing youth. Your squad is youth players.
Mm.
So Man City can bring in Jesus, Laporte, Aguero, Sterling. You bring in some young kid called Elanga and everybody goes mental. And it's like, actually, no, their squad is youth players.
Yeah.
So the reason that you're outraged is because they're promoting youth as opposed to having £60 million backups. I just think it's absolutely laughable that these Premier League managers aren't allowed to use their squad.
Yeah.
Any manager in the league should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. They can all rep 12. Whenever they fancy it, do it.
No, I completely agree. Literally completely agree. I remember Mick McCarthy did it, didn't he? Quite a while ago, and people went mad there.
Annie and Holloway did it.
Yeah. And he just makes you laugh. Anyway, Gary Smith says, my microphone is very bassy. I think that's just my voice. I don't know why, but my pings aren't coming up today.
See, it came through for me earlier, but it has now gone.
Yeah, weird. We're about to get underway. We have a title race on our hands. Let's see it. Let's see if it swings in favour of any of the big guns tonight. The whistles will blow in the next couple of minutes. Who's on comms tonight?
Rob Pick.
Oh, is it? Here we go.
Yeah.
Then. Here we go.
Well, you kept your team quiet, so he won't be able to do anything.
I did keep my team quiet, but then he did ask for my team from captain. So, and captain does have access early, doesn't he?
He does. He does. He's saying he didn't. He's saying he didn't give it away.
Stop it! He said that about his virginity, and that didn't fucking happen, did it?
He promised it to you, didn't he?
He did. He did. That was my payment for the graphics he did for my stream. I reckon he must have promised that to a lot of people.
He's a good-looking boy.
He is.
He's broken a lot of hearts over the years. I'll tell you that.
Do you know what? He's one of those guys as well where like he's obviously good looking, but he's obviously just such a nice soul. Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's got everything.
Beautiful. What's he doing?
He's very happy. He's taking the compliment.
Is he smiling at me like he smiles at Campbell?
Yes. Yeah, he looks exactly like he looked at Campbell last week when he got all those points.
Yeah. Loads of people coming in the chat now. Nis Godfrey, evening, guys. David H, evening. FPL Graphics is in the chat, evening. I know he's your mate now, isn't he working with you on the fan team stuff?
He is indeed.
Yeah. John Shanley. Luke is looking like a young Lizarazu.
Good player. I'll take that all day.
Like that. I thought he looked a bit more like Makaleli, but there you go. And here we go. The games are underway. And what kind of game week would it be if we didn't start with a goal? Where do you think it is? Luke, I'm not even going to mess around. I'm going Henrik Larsson, first goal.
Okay. I'm going to go for Emil Heskey.
Ooh. Like that. Like that a lot.
Yeah, he's one that intrigues me. They were talking about him on the stream on Sunday, and I like old Emil. That'd be good to get a target man in my team. Get him alongside Dion.
FPL Cobbler, evening all, evening Cobbler. Finally, Cobbler's back. Actually, is Colm Hayes in the chat?
Haven't seen him so far.
No. Have you ever seen Colm Hayes and Cobbler in the same room at the same time?
No, but I've never seen you in a room, so...
That's true.
I don't even know if you exist.
You have on my OnlyFans. Oh, we have an early goal, and it is a clean sheet wipeout at the lane. Chelsea have gone 1-0 up. Idager Johnson with the goal. Zenden with the assist. Ooh. Talking about Ida last week, weren't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Chelsea one. I don't think I've had a Chelsea attacking asset all season. They're a weird one. I don't even know how they're doing points-wise. They've just been priced a little bit too much, I think, for when you've got so many of, the Petkovs and Arkas and Zepadas, etc. The likes of Zenden and Carboni have just never really come into play, have they?
Yeah, I've owned Terry this year, and I owned Good Johnson and Zenden last year. Oh, and Zola actually last year, but this year I don't think I've owned any attacking either. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Nis Godfrey is happy Zenden's got the assist.
Andy Martin's asking who he tipped. He doesn't remember.
The Iceman delivers again. It's a great cross from Zenden and the Spurs backline is sleeping. Good Johnson nips across them and flicks a header in at the near post. Sereni is fuming.
The stream on Sunday night by Luke and Andy was so funny. Both of them were absolutely knackered. They both said at the start, they were like, "Sorry lads, this might be a struggle. We're so tired." And the amount of time Luke basically fell asleep with his eyes open. It was so funny. Andy started talking about at one point about Wheel of Fortune or something, and Luke completely glazed over. And Andy at the end went, "Oh, who's your favourite Wheel of Fortune presenter?" And Luke just went, "What?" He was just like, "Sorry, I think I just kind of just like dozed off, like with his eyes open." It was so good.
Oh, good God! We ought to get him like that a bit more. Get him to try and stay up as long as possible, and then they'll just start leaking stuff that's going to happen.
Well, that was it. They gave us a really nice leak.
Oh, we have another early goal, and it is another clean sheet wipeout. This time at the Den, and it goes to the visitors. Middlesbrough have gone 1-0 up. Boxic with the goal. Chrissy Miller with the assist.
Yeah, that was what happened on Sunday, because obviously they do that wheel, don't they, where before it's been completely random. But this week what they did, they asked the chat, they said, do you want like Millwall or Middlesbrough? And then the chat put in Middlesbrough. And then they did the defence midfield attack for the team we wanted.
Yeah.
So I think Luke was a bit delirious with a tiredness, being a bit too kind.
Bless him. I was about to say they both got jobs, but they do both have jobs now. Andy Martin's got himself a job as well, hasn't he?
He has. He's the new Nessa.
Oh, Ben Baker, one off the first goal scorer. He went for Boxic.
Oh.
Ryan Nurse has 2 goals already this week.
What?
Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 1. We're still fighting for this title. It's a long shot, but it's a great start from Borough. Miller's cross is perfect, and Boxic glides into space to meet it with a downward header. Exquisite. Obviously, the big news tonight, wasn't it?
What was the big news?
Rockstar. Fraud.
Yeah, I have heard how that happened. I think he put out the leak for
Yeah.
If you look at the names he put out, it looks like he leaked the teams that came out for the previous game.
Yeah,
because obviously this was meant to play like 10 days ago, wasn't it? And I think he was just given the old team news.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. But it made me laugh how quickly the whole community turned on the bloke. He's literally been our god and it just made me laugh. It's like, don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's classic.
Ooh,
That's bad.
Not a good goal for my team. Man United have gone 1-0 up on Sunderland. Ruud van Nistelrooy with the goal. Phil Neville with the assist. Was Ruud... He must not be that heavily captained this week for active users.
No, that I'm hoping that Henry at least scores because it was a toss-up for me between him and Ruud. And I was like, it seems like nobody's got Ruud anymore in the top players anyway. And I was like, maybe I should captain him because it's rare that, I don't know, maybe 10 of the top 100 have captained him potentially. And I thought it's rare that you're going to get Ruud as a differential, isn't it?
Yeah, are you calling me a top player because I don't have Ruud?
Yes, you are. You're a really good player.
Oh, God, the silence then before your answer was horrific.
Yes, you're really good.
Are you saying I'm a good player? And you just went...
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Anyone surprised? Simple cross, emphatic header, same old story. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Pep talk. Maybe Rockstar was as tired as Disabled and Andy Martin were on Sunday. Maybe there's a reason all 3 of those people were tired.
Oh, that would be a good little leak next week. All the leaks are wrong. That'd be so good.
I meant because they're having a threesome, but yeah.
Oh no, I mean for ChampMan next week. They're like, Ruud is out, and then he scores a hat-trick.
Yeah, sorry, we were looking at last week's one. Oh, FPL Tips is in the chat. Evening, Harry. How's it going, mate? He's having an absolute stormer this week, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to be on about 130.
Bloody hell. He's a good player, though, to be fair. I think he's like top 5k, top 4k.
Do you know what? I think I've underplayed him there because thinking about it, I'm on 128 at the moment, and he was thrashing me, so I think he's on about 150. Oh, we have a clean sheet wipeout at Pride Park, and it has gone again to the visitors. 4 away goals to start us off tonight. Ian Taylor, superhero Ian Taylor with the goal. Thompson with the assist.
Where's the GIF? No GIF.
No, say it like you're supposed to.
No GIF.
No. Where's the GIF?
Oh, yeah.
Where's the GIF?
Where's the GIF?
FPL Tips, is that a new mic, Andy? Thank you for noticing, Tips. Thank you. Stephen Hamilton, I thought you meant that Rockstar is Luke.
No, not quite.
Oh, there you go. Let Luke. Scorers at the bottom. Ian Taylor, where's the GIF?
Oh, bloody hell.
What's that?
Nearly 1-0. Nearly Jota.
Ooh. Great start for Villa and the legendary Ian Taylor. Thompson's corner is whipped in with pace and Taylor powers the header in. He's not sure what's going on, but he enjoyed that header. FPL Jord, Adam, I've jammed a Taylor goal off the bench again. Disgusting.
He's doing quite well, I think.
Jorb was
yeah, I think he's right up there.
Fair play.
I remember the good old days of being in and around the top, boys.
Me too.
Kind of ish, maybe.
I got to 17th. That's the highest I've ever been.
So, did you see where I finished off in Gaffer in the end?
Top 10.
I came ninth. I came ninth. And I came 11th last year in ChampMan. So I was just happy to get the older monkey off the back, get top 10 because that 11th place.
Out of 50 people, that's not bad, mate. Man United have doubled their lead. They are now 2-0 up on Sunderland. And guess what? Which Neville is it? It is Phil Neville with the goal. Dwight York with the assist. Didn't Gary Neville score last week?
Think so.
Jeez.
They were always a very attacking pair, weren't they? They were known. They were basically Robertson and Trent back in the day.
Yeah, Raphael and Fabio. Yeah, mate. How many people were playing Gaffer in the end?
7,000.
Really? Bloody hell! That's going to only get bigger next year, surely.
Yeah, it's a really good game. Definitely, it's the same as this. It's one of those things where once you've got community together, you can create a really, really good game.
No, fair play. I'm 100% in. 100% in next year. Looking forward to it.
No.
Need to catch up though. You guys, I'm in a chat with you now, aren't I? With a talking Gaffer, and you're all talking about. I don't have a fucking clue what you're all talking about. What a start for the less talented half of the Neville brothers. Veron and York link up. York spots a runner, and even he looks shocked when he sees Neville running into the area, but he keeps cool to finish the chance.
See, I think that's harsh. What Neville brother do you think's more talented?
Gary.
So I think in terms of, I think Gary Neville was obviously a better fullback, but Phil Neville, when he played for Everton in midfield, was half decent for a while.
Stop it.
He was an all right player. They had a double pivot of Phil Neville and Lee Carsley. Proper football. Proper football.
I miss those football days, mate. Confirmed as a Bruno goal, says Ash. Lovely stuff.
I'm not quite sure how that's happened.
Lovely stuff.
Penalty, Liverpool.
Is it? Ooh. Who got brought down?
Nat Phillips. He's about to get an own goal and an assist. What game? Oh, no, he didn't get the own goal.
Love that. Well, that's good. At least that's good, I suppose, because at least I have Salah as well.
Seems soft to me. Looks a bit soft.
80 tour. Phil Neville is a better manager, though.
Oh, yeah. They're both not great, are they?
No, not really.
Phil's it into Miami now, isn't he? Beckham's club.
Tracy Neville is the best Neville. No, Neville is the best Neville.
Neville.
Phillips assist. I love that.
I'm not sure this should be given. It doesn't look like a pen to me.
No. Optimus Prime saying maybe no pen, so... Ipswich 0, Watford 0. Nothing too exciting here, although ChampMan favourite Matt Holland has headed a Tarico cross just over. Tarico might have been angry about the miss, as he was booked shortly after for a foul on Helgeson.
He's come to look at the screen. That's a good sign for you. When they look at the screen, that's a good thing.
I'd love to beat Liverpool, and then they still go on about how we stop them getting top 4.
Yeah, no. And to be fair, I thought Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's shithousery, if he meant to do it, is genius. Yeah. If he did it on purpose and planned it like this so that he fucks it up for Liverpool, it's quite funny.
Quiet evening so far. We've had 5 goals. They've all been away goals. And we're 12 minutes in. What's going on, Luke? Oh, here we go. The title race is becoming quite fascinating. United and Middlesbrough are leading. Now we have a goal in one of the other title contender games. But for who? Omri?
Yeah. You're looking at Arsenal, Leeds. United are still up there, so they could get third.
I'd love Leeds. No, I don't think it'll be United. It won't be United or Middlesbrough. They just said that. It'll be one of the other title contenders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Leeds and Arsenal. Probably.
I reckon Arsenal, and you reckon Leeds, do you? So we're both going to help each other out, are we?
I don't want to help you out, but yeah.
Don't want to help you out. You've already got a goal, mate. Pipe down.
No, the only reason I don't want you is because everybody else has got last, and it'll fuck me. Normally, I want your captain to do well.
Yeah, true.
Could be a big one. Could be a big one.
Oh, and of course, it is a clean sheet wipeout for Arsenal. Leicester have gone 1-0 up. Elliott with the goal. Dennis Wise with the assist. Oof. Shit, I played Dennis Bergkamp at the back as well. Has captain changed that yet? Can you bring up our team's captain? Have I still got the non-flying Dutchman in my defence? Oh, he's changed it. Boo. Henning Berg is back in my defence. He's taken it away straight away as well. Disgusting behaviour.
That's what I get for chasing points. I was chasing the Ashley Cole points.
Yeah, to be fair, he's been doing well, hasn't he?
Yeah, to be fair, they just have a good run. And as I say, I had no Liverpool defenders, so I had to get someone in.
Yeah, fair enough. So no pen in the end one, was it?
No pen.
Right decision?
Yeah, it looked soft.
Who made
straight
the tackle?
Away. It was a bit reckless, but he did get the ball. It was classic Bye.
Yeah, he's a bit reckless.
He could have gone both ways.
He reminds me of Toure. Like he's so reckless on the ball. Off the ball even. Leicester 1, Arsenal 0. So Arsenal Wenger looks livid. Dennis Wise puts in a low corner that bounces past the first man and into the path of the on-rushing Elliott, who side foots it in. Can Arsenal respond? FPL tip says Dennis Wise, he's a very small man. Very, very small man.
He got so many assists last year, didn't he? He was class on this.
Yeah, he'll be forever remembered. And wasn't it him that got the 2 last-minute goals?
Yeah.
Muzzy Izzet got one of the assists or both assists? I can't remember now.
Can't remember. Muzzy Izzet wasn't as big last year, was he?
No. About the same height, I'd say.
Oh.
You can tell you're distracted. Look at me, please. Goal. Blackburn have broken the deadlock at Ewood Park. They've gone 1-0 up on Everton. Matt Janssen with the goal. Damien Duff with the assist. Matty Janssen, there he is.
They've got a nice run as well. He was one that I looked at, but again, the big boys have got such good games as well. The Roods and Larsons and Henrys, etc. It's difficult to get him in. But Janssen's definitely one you could take a little punt on.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, I've got De Boer and Berg. I'm quite happy with my Blackburn coverage at the moment.
That's the issue with Janssen, isn't it? That De Boer's a 6 million midfielder and they play just as many games up top as each other. So, yeah, difficult.
Ben Baker says, yes, Janssen. FPL Cobbler. Arsenal Wenger. FPL Bricky. Janssen, get in. Bricky, let us know what your overall rank is, mate. There looked to be little threat as Duff floated in a cross from deep on the left-hand side, but Janssen seemed to read it quicker than everyone else and angled his header past the long-named keeper. Great start. Long-named keeper, I like that. Flair. What? Understandable Leeds haven't scored against the 1994 Milan-esque defence of Fish and Clegg, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
Jack Brockenshire, evening all. Evening, mate. Nice to have you with us. Tell you what, I'm going to get rid of this. I've got bloody... No, do you know what? No, I will keep it on. I've got BBC Vidi printer, you know, it comes up with the scores, whatever. It's so slow. It's definitely... Yeah, it's not like bloody Twitter. Liverpool 0, Bolton 0. Quick check-in here. Absolutely nothing has happened, as you were.
Nice.
FPL Pato says, who is on comms, guys? We think it is Mr. Pick. FPL Bricky, 29th, 4 red arrows in 5 game weeks. Oof. Catching you up, Bricky. Rory, CM Scout is on comms. Optimus Prime, Jota will be my captain next week. End of story.
1-0.
Is it?
Nat Phillips assist. Jota goal.
Mental. We have a goal. Oh, and it's that hero of captain. Kevin Campbell with the goal. Di Matteo with the assist.
I think you sold him.
Oh. Blackburn 1, Everton 1. I thought the K at the beginning of Campbell stood for captain.
No.
Oh, dear.
Bloody good goal from Jota, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, little back heel. Nat Phillips has been properly involved tonight.
Sounds it. Turned into bloody Nesta, hasn't he?
Somebody, Graham S had Jota and Campbell both scored in the same minute.
Like that. Simplicity, but very effective. Di Matteo found space far too easily, and his pass found Campbell in the area. He shifted the ball beyond Berg and lashed a finish across Westerveld and into the corner. Just realised that's a clean sheet wipeout for me. Forgot about that.
Yep.
Tell you what, this United team do not like keeping clean sheets. David H is hoping that Andy Martin wears his robe on the first day of his new job. That would go down well, wouldn't it? Do you reckon we should email his new employers with that video of him wanking off on some porridge?
Don't think that go down well.
No, I don't think the porridge did, to be honest.
No.
Ugh. FPL Cobbler, balls, double Blackburn clean sheet wipeout. Ouch. Oh, we have a third goal at the Stadium of Light, and it has gone to Man United. Ruud van Nistelrooy with the goal. Ryan Giggs with the assist. Ouch, ouch from me. Oh dear, Luke.
Happy to have him. Annoyed I didn't captain, but can't win them all.
Oh dear.
I was going to take a bloody -4 to get rid of him. Thank God I didn't do that.
Yeah. Well, I took a -4 to get rid of him last week for Shearer. And then I got rid of Shearer for Larson. So, yeah, that's gone well.
How did he do last week? Did he get the classic 9-pointer? I feel like he did.
Yes, pretty sure he did. FPL captain sold Campbell for Larson. Has anyone noticed how nobody can defend crosses this year? Another cross that perfects the Dutch destroyer, and he buries another header. Just too easy. Yawn.
See, it's a shame you don't have the in-game editor on this one. Obviously, you do in fantasy football now, not fantasy football, in Football Manager these days. If I were Luke going into season 3, I would just wipe him out, just wipe his stats, give him 1 for everything, make him useless.
But make his reputation still really high, so they still play him.
So he has to play, yeah.
Oh God, I was just about to read the comms from the bloody BBC. Text thing. It's like United failed to deal with the corner, and Nat Phillips is allowed to dribble across the box before drilling a shot. Rory, I sold Ruud this week. Yeah. Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1. Goal disallowed. Spurs are almost level, completely against the run of play, as Salakovic's shot is parried into the path of Rebrov, who taps home. But the Ukrainian had moved too early and was offside when the initial shot was struck. Tommy W. Sold RVN on a free hit this week. Not good. This could be my first red arrow in a while, Luke. 2 Ruud van Nistelrooy goals going to hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
So many people in the chat don't own Ruud.
Yeah, honestly, I think that the people that are pretty active got rid of him for... Who'd they get rid of him for last week? They thought he was going to get rep, didn't they?
Yeah.
It looked like they were going to get rep last week, so lots of people got rid of Ruud. And then this week, lots of people got rid for the Leeds boys.
Poster Point says, Mode does it without thinking. What do I do without thinking? Goal. There is an equaliser at Pride Park. Derby have gone... Derby are 1-1 with Aston Villa. Valakari with the goal. Christie with the assist.
Derby have gone to the drawings.
Yeah, they have. They have extended their drawing. Valakari with the goal. Ronarid 9. Are Leeds taking the piss? Yes. Yes, they are.
Oh, Leeds always do this. They'll score 3 in the last 20. It'll be fine.
They do like doing this, to be fair.
I've got previous, I know. There's a GIF about it.
I've got previous. I see that GIF come up every now and again, and I swear it's people that don't even play ChampMan.
No, there's one of me last week that's going around, a little picture. Never seen that one.
Yeah.
It's like me going like this.
Equaliser, a really clever knockdown from Christie, finds the on-rushing Valakari, who lets it bounce and sweetly half volleys the ball into the top corner. More goals to come in this one. FPL depression. Derby have lost their losings. It's because I get excited.
Just excited.
Sorry. I can't wait for my first return of the evening, though, Luke. Imagine when that's going to happen. Are we going to play this game? We did this with you the other week, didn't we? Go on.
You did this with me. I'm going to go...
I was close with you, to be fair. I said 65 for you, and it was like 58 or something, wasn't it?
42nd minute.
42nd? I'm going to go 35th. I'm going to give myself 10 minutes. It'll be a big one as well. I reckon it'll be the Larson goal.
Okay.
We have a goal, and it is a third goal in the game at Pride Park, but it has gone to Aston Villa. Thompson with the goal, Hadji with the assist. Goals galore in that game, and we're still waiting for at least one goal in 4 fixtures at the moment.
Who got the first goal for Villa today? Was it Thompson as well?
No, shit, wasn't it? Superhero Ian Taylor.
That was it.
Thompson got the assist, I think.
Okay. So that's the centre mids doing the business against Derby this week, not the wingers. Hadji got an assist, but Thompson and Taylor got three returns combined.
It's true. Maybe it's just a myth. Maybe it's a myth.
We've busted the myth.
Yeah. I told you there'd be more goals. I'm a genius. Hadji aimed for Angel, but it seemed to be overhit. Thompson raced onto it, took a touch, and slammed a fantastic shot into the roof of the net from the edge of the box.
I was nearly a genius last week. In my fan team video, I said I'm going to predict a player each week that gets a goal and a clean sheet. And last week I went for Dunk, and it was close. I nearly looked like a genius, and then he was a moron. And got himself sent off.
So who were the rest of the players that you definitely got you a goal or a clean sheet?
No, this week I've gone for Esri Konsa. He's going to be my man. He's playing away at Palace.
Palace, yeah. Interesting. So he's your guaranteed goal or clean sheet?
Guaranteed. Yeah. Back me, it's happening.
Back me.
I'm 1 for 1.
I'd have gone for someone like Luca Dean.
Nah, rubbish. Konsa all day. Baller. Imagine it happens.
God, Brexit means Brexit, doesn't it, Luke? Ipswich 0, Watford 0. Probably the moment a lot of us hoped for. Gary Doherty played through 1-on-1. The problem is that his shot was nearer the corner flag than the net. Ouch.
See, I'm all right with that. Because you got to remember he is a defender, so he can still get the clean sheet. Or have they conceded?
Very
Have they
true.
conceded? No, they haven't.
Who?
Ipswich. Because I'm just hoping that Doherty stays on the pitch. That's all I care about, is that he doesn't get injured.
Yeah. Ronarid 9. Is this an unpopular opinion? I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka is England's best right back and should start. A travesty if he doesn't make the squad. A lot to be said for continuity at the back if Maguire makes it. I've said it for ages that I think we spoke about this last summer, that if we make the finals or semi-finals or play a really good team, I'd rather have Aaron Wan-Bissaka than Trent.
Definitely than Trent,
yeah.
but not over Walker.
Yeah.
Walker's so good.
I don't know.
Walker's so good, especially against Mbappe. I think there's probably only one player in world football that's quicker than him, and it probably is Walker.
Yeah. Derby 1, Aston Villa 2. That could have been the game out of sight as Dion Dublin escapes in the area, but he skies his shot over the bar when he really should do better. What could have been? FPL Tip says he's got Conser in his team. He'll book the 15-pointer in now. Thanks.
No worries, mate. It's happening.
I'm benching him next week.
Against Palace?
Yeah.
You've lost your fucking mind. 15 points. Trust me.
Well, to be fair, I am playing Dallas, Trent, and someone else. Oh, Soufal.
All right. Well, you're getting 2 points, 7 points, and 2 points. So you might as well play Conser, who's getting 15.
Ooh. We will see. Oh, we have a second goal for Middlesbrough. Millwall are sinking without a trace tonight. Only 30 minutes in, they are 2-0 down. Gareth Southgate with the goal. Johnston, the postman, with the assist. Southgate, I tell you what, he could go into management, I reckon. He's just got that grace about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he won't be any fucking good at it.
Yeah, but he'll make friends with all the players.
But that's genuinely why they've done it. He's basically a teacher. He's that cool teacher. He's like, oh, we really like him.
It really is. They were talking about Gareth Southgate maybe going to Spurs, weren't they? And it's just to try and keep Kane.
That'd be so funny. Because he'd get completely found out. Oh, Bruno's down.
Is he?
Bruno is dead.
Stop it.
He's done. I'd be alright with that because I'm on a free hit. I've not actually got him in my team.
A corner from Johnston is delivered perfectly. Southgate's header was unstoppable, and Millwall, as they often do, are sinking. I can't remember where I read it, but they were saying about how the problem is, though, Harry Kane's such a nice guy. He'd probably go, oh, they've got my mate as manager now. I probably should stay. I'll sign a new 4-year contract.
Oh, yeah. It's a weird one with Kane, and it is a weird one. I think he has to go.
Yeah,
I hope he goes. I want to see him at a good team.
Yeah. No, I think he has to go. Don't know where, though. United aren't going to get him now.
Well, the issue is there's no money in football.
Yeah.
There's none of them got, after COVID, none of them can afford a £200 million striker, can they?
PSG? Mbappe's probably going, isn't he?
They'd have to sell. If they sell Mbappe, but then can you really sell Mbappe and get Kane? Would the Parisians be happy with that? I'm not so sure.
Ooh. Clean sheet wipeout at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 1, Man United 3. Kevin Phillips with the goal. Julio Arca with the assist. That's my first return of the evening, and it's the person first on my bench.
Clean sheets going well.
Do you remember these days, Luke?
What's that?
When I had to wait this long for a return.
Goal. Firmino, header, Trent assist.
I got Trent, but I don't really want to lose the fucking game, to be honest.
Is it offside? No, onside. Why are you keeping him on? He's having a good game here.
Good God. That's what happens without Maguire, see?
No, and this is what people will find that out. He is class.
People don't... yeah, I'm not going to get into this. I'm not going to get into it. I might need to get more creative on these goal descriptions soon. Left wing cross, simple header. Some coaching on defending crosses urgently needed across the Premier League. I don't want to see my team at the moment, Luke. I'm not going to lie.
It's not good. Well, actually, yeah, at least you got a return.
Oh no, it's all right. Captain's brought him up for us. Thank you, mate.
You got a return, didn't you?
By who?
Parker.
First on my bench.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
I literally said it. Do you know what? Sometimes I think like you don't even listen to me anymore.
I don't care.
You're already after my cock. Literally don't care anything about me. No, yeah, I've literally got nothing. I've got 2 clean sheet wipeouts and an assist on my bench.
Brilliant.
An injury here for Leeds. Harpal Singh can't continue and Ian Hart is coming on. Unfortunately, he won't make 60 minutes if the clean sheet holds. But he almost gets an assist immediately. Viduka heading a great chance straight at Kylie. Who does he take penalties off of now?
Who's in midfield today? Bowyer and
Bakker?
Yeah, Bakker's not playing, so maybe he does take them off Larson.
Oof. Clean sheet wipeout says, finish podding now to join this madness. Mate, you don't want to join this sad fest. I'm going to bring my scars out again in a minute. Ash, as things stand, Liverpool's Champions League destiny is in their own hands.
Yeah, this was the big game for them. It will be a shame that West Ham and Leicester both don't get it.
Oh, equaliser. Arsenal have extended their drawings. Thierry Henry with the goal, Tikhonov with the assist.
Allez les Bleus!
Well done, Thierry. At least I own him. Can't wait for Larson to fucking do something.
You got it spot on, by the way.
What's that?
You said 35 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Winning now. Winning.
You've done it. Yes.
That is like, I wish I had a little fist and just go, yes.
Woo.
Whoop, whoop. Oh. Stephen Hamilton says, Allez le Bleu, just to copy you. Ugh. Jack Brockenshire, get in, Thierry. Where the fuck is Larson? I got told that owning him was really fun. Ian Walker decides to try and rectify the country's inability to deal with crosses and charges off his line as a Tikhonov cross comes in. The only problem is that he doesn't get there and Henry heads it over him and the unguarded goal. Do you know what I do love about Rob Pick when he does the comms?
What's that?
He's like a storyteller, isn't he? He'll start a little trend at the beginning and then he'll keep it going the whole way through.
No, he is. He's very good. I'll give him credit.
I'm not giving him that much credit. I'm just saying he likes telling stories. That's all.
Oh.
God, Larson, you got to do something, mate. You got to do something because this is silly now. I've been telling my class that I've been getting green arrows. FPL Cobbler, I wish I had a little fist. I only wish I had a little fist because Irons has got a little bumhole. It's the woodwork. Man City 0, Newcastle 0. A quiet game so far, quieter than I expected, but it's almost lit up as a great solo run from Delapo Olaoye ends with him firing a shot that cannons off the crossbar. Joe Finley Baddis says, apologies mode, I also brought in Larson so he won't be scoring tonight. Wanker.
Oh.
Ronarid 9, we missed the Scouts leak stories. Just doesn't want to do it anymore, guys. He used to because he said he used to love the community. So I don't know why he's not doing it now.
Yeah, he gave up a bit, didn't he?
I think so. I think he's going through a bad time. Just doesn't believe in himself anymore. Maybe if we all give him a clap in the chat, maybe he'll get that confidence will come back.
Claps for the Scout.
Claps for the Scout. We'll do it at 8 o'clock every Tuesday. All right. Leicester have gone ahead against Arsenal again. Dennis Wise with the goal. Trevor Benjamin with the assist. Leicester 2, Arsenal 1. He's a very, very small man.
See, I'd be intrigued to see if this one's a header. This one's a header from the wing.
Cross
be good.
header.
Yeah. It's unlikely, isn't it?
Yeah. Pep talk. Andy Martin, please don't captain Henri. You'll spoil it. Just looking. No, Larson still hasn't scored yet.
He hasn't.
No. Hang on. No, still 0-0. One day we'll learn to appreciate this man's genius as a ChampMan FPL asset. Benjamin knocked the ball down perfectly into the path of his run, and he dinked it over the advancing Richard Wright. Little Dennis Wise. Mark Dorney.
They're my favourite. They're my favourite goals. They are. You know, the little dink where the goalkeeper looks like he's just about to get it in a little dink.
Messy, innit?
I love them.
Messy, innit? He's so good at doing them. Ben Baker, Ashley Cole, what you doing? Mark Dorney's on 101 points in FPL and he's on a red arrow.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Fionn Hayes says, I gave him the clap ages ago.
Jesus Christ.
I bet you did. God, I've actually dropped in rank even though I'm on 130 points. What's going on? Yes! Come on, Stan! Come on! Leeds 1, Charlton 0. Henrik Larsson with the goal. Harry Kewell with the assist.
Oh, I'm so angry because fucking both of you little pricks did it at the same time. I've seen Chris and I at the same time as you. Both of you got mad. Fuck off. One for both of you.
ever the professional, mate.
So annoying.
Tube says, Mode, why do you still have your Xmas decks up? It's not Xmas decks. I'm in the nursery, so it's a nice little thing my wife knitted. It's always going to be a good week, wasn't
it? You're fucking insufferable.
Never in doubt.
So good.
FPL Cobbler, go on, Enric. Imagine not owning Larsson. Leeds 1, Charlton 0, Larsson. Leeds finally find the way through it. Superb solo play by Harry Kewell, and his low cross is perfect. Larsson side foots home with ease. As he wheels away, he pulls his shirt up and reveals a picture of Luke.
No. Doesn't say that.
the season keepers. He's still not coming in, Stephen Andy. Clean sheet wipeout. All three of my forwards have returned now. Nice. Pep talk. Here we go. Floodgates about to open. Get in, Larsson. Super Swede. He is the Super Swede, mate. Christopher C. Did Pires start, by the way? I missed lineups because of work, and I'm watching stream not knowing how many I have playing. He did start, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh, goal disallowed in the Leeds game, and it is a Charlton player. Almost an immediate response as Jason Ewell slams the ball home for Charlton, but unfortunately Bartlett was just offside in the build-up. A scare dodged for Leeds. Graham S. Never in doubt mode was a matter of when, Rick, not if.
Nice.
FPL Cobbler. Anyone not owning Enric are on their lasses. Not your best, Cobbler. Not your best. You can tell you've had a couple weeks off. FPL Jord. Money is no object. Let's choose Viduka. Great idea. At least you got a lead striker. Imagine not owning a lead striker.
Yeah, imagine. You might have 3 goals from your strikers rather than 2, you silly prick.
Imagine. Oh dear, I'm saying all this. Our captains have got the same return at the moment.
Oh no, mate.
No. Ipswich 0, Watford 0. Injury news, and it's not surprising. Jamie Redknapp limps off to be replaced by Jason Kumas.
That's karma.
No, it's not. It's Rob Pick. He took great pleasure in writing that. I can fucking tell you that right now. Oh, they giveth and they taketh away, mate.
Fucking hell, he's absolutely killed you since you've owned him. What have you had him now? Three weeks.
He got me an assist.
Penalty, man.
He got me an assist and a penalty miss and an injury. Ugh.
It's been eventful. At least it's not been boring.
Jesus Christ. FPL Cobbler, sorry, still warming up, a bit rusty. Yeah. Do you know what? Let me have a look at my team next week, actually. Oh, there is another goal, and it is a goal for Blackburn. Blackburn have gone 2-1 up on Everton. There is no assist, but the goal scorer is Marcus Bent. Marcus bloody Bent. Let me have a look at my team next week. Oh, to be fair, it doesn't look bad again. Oh, I keep wanting a wild card, but my team keeps looking good. I haven't looked at mine yet.
Huh? I don't think that's an issue. I don't think that's a problem.
It kind of is, because I want to use these things. No, it's looking good. There's nothing wrong with it, apart from the fact I don't have Rude.
Nice.
Probably have to get Rude. Yeah, Larson's got Newcastle away. Henri's got Derby at home, but Rude's got Man City at home. Don't think I can go without him for that, really. Damien Duff's shot from the edge of the box is too hot to handle. Eleftheropoulos parries it out, but Bent is on hand to tap home, and the appeals for offside fall on deaf ears. Could be a crucial goal right on half-time. Shit, that's half-time. Bloody hell. Rob Reed says, wildcard in 30 mode. Rob Reed, I'm going to be popping into your DMs and talking about wildcarding in 30 then.
What do you mean? Give me 15 players, please.
Yeah, done. 15 players, bench booster next week, done. Is that half-time? Are we at half-time?
Not quite. What are you on in FPL now? I'm on 117 as we stand.
I'm on 130 as we stand.
You are class.
I'm on 130. I'm on 160k. I was 150k before the games kicked off today. I'm on 130k now. Right, Luke, talk us through those half-time scores.
Blackburn 2, Everton 1, Derby 1, Aston Villa 2, Ipswich 0, Watford 0, Leeds 1, Charlton 0, Leicester 2, Arsenal 1, Liverpool 0, Bolton 0, Sunderland 1, Man United 3, Spurs 0, Chelsea 1, City 0, Newcastle 0, Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 2.
Lovely stuff. So it is half time. You can grab yourself a brew, grab yourself a beer. Whatever you do, though, get some questions in the chat for us. Okay? So it can be FPL, can be CM, can be fan team, can be whatever you like. So just chuck them in there and we'll try and answer as many as possible. Fionn Hayes says he's on 112 in FPL and he's on a red arrow.
Yeah, that's mental.
I've jumped up in all my cash leagues at the moment, which I'm quite happy with.
Oh, have you really? That's good.
Yeah, next week, because I won't have to take a hit, and I've already got 13 players. I'm bloody happy with that as well. FPL Cobbler, who would win in a fight between Sven and Henrik Larsson? Be Sven, wouldn't it? Just bring old Rika in and scratch their eyes out.
No, I'm going for Henrik.
Yeah,
all day long.
Of course you are. Ash, Leicester 3rd, Liverpool 4th, Chelsea 5th, Chelsea win Champions League and all get Champions League next year. Anyone? Yeah, I'd love to see 5 English teams in the Champions League. Be brilliant.
And what would have been even better would have been Arsenal making the final of Europa, winning that, we get 6.
That would be brilliant. Would love that.
It didn't happen.
Mark Dorney's asking, what is fan team? Mark Dorney, jump into my DMs, mate. I'll show you what it is and I'll even give you my referral code because I'm such a nice guy. And I won't be getting anything out of it, I promise. The season keeper's favourite country to visit in Europe. Oh, nice question. Luke?
Switzerland. Ooh. Switzerland's lovely. Really, really nice.
I did love Hungary when I went to Budapest. That was lovely. Nice. Going more into Buda, not Pest, but yeah, it was lovely. Christopher C. You're laughing, but it's Buddha, and then there's the river, and then Pest is the other
No,
side.
I know.
I thought you were laughing because whenever I say that to people, people are like, that's not why it's called Budapest.
No, it just made me laugh the way you said it so casually.
Yeah. Christopher C, halftime question. I'm 46 points behind my Cash Mini League rival. We're both very template. With 3 game weeks to go, is getting in the likes of Aguero and Mahrez the way to go, with differential captains too? What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, 3 game. I think you need to go differential with the captain. Aguero, not for me. Because the thing with City now is the only games they've got are the 3 league games. They need to get themselves ready for the final. I like Mahrez. Mahrez is a shout. But I think just differential captain. So, for example, this weekend, maybe a Luca Dean at Sheffield United, or go for a Trent as opposed to a Salah, for example. Go for something slightly more out there and just hope it goes in your favour.
I would make sure that the rest of your team is set up well. So make sure you've got that foundation of points. And then, go for it with the captain. Someone like Mahrez, like Luke just said, they're absolutely brilliant shout for this week. But just make sure the rest of your team's okay. Don't go ripping up stuff and taking out good players for players that might bang but might not, because that's an easy way to lose it. Just make sure the foundation's there. And to be honest, it's really how you should be playing FPL most of the time anyway. Make sure the foundation's there and then go big on the captain. So, go for it. The other thing is make sure that if there's a player you think has a high EO and you don't know why they do, make sure you own them and then go for another player you think is going to do well as captain. That's quite a nice way of doing it too. Pep talk. It's a bit unusual, but I've got to quickly wash up now during the halftime break. Dinner was a bit late tonight. Fair enough. Ash Greenwood to come on in the second half. To be honest, would not be surprised if we see him in the second half.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe not a half time, but maybe 50, 60 minutes. Ash says 10 starters this week plus Davis, or a -4 for Davis to Bamford.
Got to go Bamford, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a -2, isn't it, really? Because Davis isn't going to play.
No, he played today, but obviously Watkins is now back in.
Yeah.
So, not. I think you've got to take a -4 for something like that.
Bamford's fixtures till the end are nice as well, so it's not a -4 just for this week.
Yeah.
It's you play him most weeks now, I would have thought.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. FPL Graphics said, Luke, that's your Game Week 36 monster video live if you wanted to plug.
I've got a video live. Go watch it. 3-1 Liverpool.
What? I didn't even know it bloody kicked off.
Do you want to know the best bit? Firmino's got a fucking brace.
Oh.
And it's a Trent assist as well.
Bloody hell. Well, at least I own Trent. Fuck a duck. Also, I better do a little bit of a plug as well. My first stream for Draft Gym TV is live 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you can watch it anytime you want, but the first time you can watch it is 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So get on it. It's not... I've got a little bit of a treat for you at the end. I talked you through my teams for this week for fan team, but then I just talked to you about the Euros and looking at the stream. And to be honest, with captain's work, it's just lovely just to sit there and watch the graphics. It is fantastic. So yeah, get on it. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, you can watch. Warnock, I have a measly 7 players next week. So how many hits is a sensible amount? It depends, because if you've got 3 United on your bench, you're going to want them for Fulham next week anyway. But you can take a -8, which is technically only a -4, as long as they're players you're going to keep and play for the rest of the weeks until the end of the season, I would say.
Yeah.
But going too mad, a lot of people are going to be on a -4, so a -8 doesn't feel that bad, really.
No, that's what I think, the likes of, people have got so few players with the likes of Veltman. Veltman's now injured. So he's out this week against West Ham, and then the 2 fixtures after that aren't great. I think if you bring in 4 players and take a -12, but you're massively improving your team Game Week 36, 37 and 38, it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm considering a -8, which is the complete opposite of how I normally play FPL. But I'm considering it because I'm considering bringing in Luca Dean, Calvert-Lewin and Trent, but I'm taking out Ola Aina, Joel Veltman and Jamie Vardy. So it's one of those where I'm bringing in a lot more quality, and over the course of those 3 game weeks, I'd be surprised if I didn't make up at least 8 points, probably more.
Yeah. Mark Dorney says that he's probably going to be the first guy that's ever jumped into my DMs. That is not true. Not true.
No
I don't
way.
discriminate either. I do not discriminate. Also, mate, I've got a question for you. How do you fancy West Ham's chances against Brighton? Because I'm seeing a lot of people say, "Oh, Brighton is going to be a hard game." Without Dunk, without Veltman, I know they're a system team. So I think if you take a player out of them, they're not actually that bad still. But with Antonio back, because it's Antonio I'm thinking about getting in this week for Iheanacho, I fancy you to score a few goals, don't you?
So against Newcastle, Burnley, Everton, we struggled. Against Chelsea, we struggled, obviously, because they're just better than us. Because they sat deep. And obviously, we love counter-attack. Brighton keep the ball. Very good on the ball. They haven't got Dunk, as you say. They've not got more pay. I expect us to beat them. I'd be upset if we didn't beat them, because we really, really should. Because this game, a game against Brighton suits us down to the ground. Whereas the game against Everton was a tough one on paper, and it came to fruition, unfortunately.
Yeah. Mr. Gruntu says, who is your player of the season? I hope you go for the same as me.
Harry Kane.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, you can't. He's got the most goals, most assists. You got in what is a pretty shit team.
Yeah,
he's just unbelievable, isn't he? At the end of the day.
Yeah, he is. He player of the year for me. But like, I feel like he's miles ahead of second place as well. I really genuinely do. I think Bruno's obviously close based on his output this year.
Yeah,
Kane. He's just brilliant this year.
How would you feel about a cheeky Ruben Diaz thrown in the mix?
Yeah, no, I don't mind it. It's hard. Like people are saying how good Ruben Diaz is, and I do completely agree. But I think you need to be. I don't think he's Virgil levels yet. I don't think he's that influential to the team. I don't know whether it's because
the game against PSG was fucking good.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't. For some reason, I don't feel like he's at that Virgil level yet. I don't feel like he. Maybe it's because I feel like Liverpool only won the league because Virgil came in, whereas I feel like City would have probably been carrying on doing it without Diaz anyway.
No, that's a good point.
But I don't know. It's just something that's not quite fitting with me to mean that he is. Don't get me wrong. He'd be in the top 5. But I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. It's just a feeling. And people can argue that I'm wrong. I don't care. Joe Finley Bader, how does Luke feel that since Craig Dawson's deal was made permanent, he's turned into the shit we had to deal with for most of last season?
Yeah. I saw, I think it was Let's Talk FPL Andy. I think he said he bought him in for 5 game weeks and his average for him was minus 0.4. I think he had minus 2 points across the space of 5 game weeks for him.
God. Yeah, people are saying Diaz is easily the best player. I cannot see how you can go against Harry Kane, who's the top goal scorer and top assister in the league. And it's not like top goal scorer, but he's got 15 goals. Like when Anelka won it with 19. Like he's comfortably. I just don't see it personally, but
some people feel like the player of the year should always be for the best team, which obviously Man City are the best team. But you look back at the year United won the treble in '99. Ginola won player of the year. For a pretty poor Tottenham side, it's one of those things where it's an individual award. City are winning their awards for winning trophies, aren't they? At the end of the day, whereas there are some of their parts as opposed to a main man. I think De Bruyne probably would have won it if he wasn't injured so much. But for me, you can't argue with Harry Kane. Most goals, most assists, simple, easy.
FPL Graphics says I don't think City would have won the league without Diaz. Do we think, though, that they played differently because they had him? Like, surely they would have just been that all-out attacking City we're used to. Whereas
they would have just signed another decent defender, wouldn't they? So people would say, they'd have had Stones and Fernandinho at centre-back, but they wouldn't. They'd have just signed a different... They'd have gone for Kundi or whoever it would have been. They would have signed somebody else.
I did a stream with Pranal, Booner and the Average Podcast lads last night, and Pranal was saying how it just looks like from game week 30 onwards, all Man City have been doing is just practicing for the Champions League. And literally just trying to strangle teams, just try and keep clean sheets and stuff. I swear they've been doing it most of the year, to be honest. And they've been succeeding most of the time.
Well, it's difficult to concede goals when you've got so much of the ball. So it's the best form of a defence, isn't it? If you've always got the ball, you can't concede any goals.
Yeah. Frederick Jr. says, not everything is about goals and assists and offensive players, though. No, it's not. It's not. But
no, 100%. No.
And I'm not saying that. I just think you can't not say that Kane's Player of the Year with the amount of goals and assists he's had. And like I said, I really love Ruben Diaz. Something's not sticking with it. I just feel like Virgil had more of an impact on the team he was playing with. I don't know. Like I said, more than happy to be proven wrong there. Not that I can be proven wrong. And also, there wasn't a player that had been as good offensively as Harry Kane last season when he won Player of the Year. So it's one of them, isn't it? Yeah. There was something I saw earlier, but I can't remember what it was now. FPL Captain says there's stats in our DMs, by the way. We'll do those literally after half-time's finished, which is in about a minute. Ash says, who's the best FPL player this year?
Dallas.
Yeah, he said Dallas. Dallas has been pretty good. He's like the Lundstrom of this year, isn't he?
There's always one, isn't there? I think Dallas has been, mental value. And unfortunately, I've only had him for a few weeks.
It's weird because it's hard to say somebody has been good for the whole year. Like, Souček was in unbelievable value at the beginning of the year. Lingard was unbelievable value for a while as well, but I suppose it's not the whole year. Rafinha, but he wasn't the whole year. Love Rafinha for ages because he was so low owned for so long. Iheanacho has been incredible. DCL's been incredible. There's been loads that have been really good. Mason Mount's had a hell of a year. 17 goals in the first half of the 10 games. Let's see if there is more or less in the second half. We are underway. So, Luke, what's those stats, mate?
Okay, so you've got Van Nistelrooy 72%, Jääskeläinen 60%, Zepeda 39%, Doherty 37%, Henry 36%, and then De Boer 34%. Pires, Petkov, Tome, Unsworth, Veron, Gardner, all between 30 and 25. Captaincy 45 for Van Nistelrooy, 13% Larson, 11% Henry, 8% Viduka, 6% Shearer, 3% Veron, and then everybody else is less than 2%. 60 wildcarders, 28 free hits, 1 bench boost, and 4 triple captains. They were used on Viduka twice, Van Nistelrooy once, and Larson once.
Oof. Those Viduka triple captainers will not be happy right now.
No. The transfers in were Larson, De Boer, and Viduka. Transfers out, Shearer, Hyypiä, and Ljungberg.
Graham S says Fernandes at 10.5 has been great, to be fair. Yeah, he has, to be fair. Chris F, who do you think's been the best young player this year?
Mason Mount.
Saka's been pretty good. Greenwood's been good recently, but that's more recency bias. He hasn't had a good year, but he's been very good the last 10 games or so. Trying to think who else now.
Yeah, I'd be
Foden, I guess.
Foden's not played enough Premier League minutes, so for me, if Mount doesn't win Young Player of the Year, it's an absolute travesty.
Leicester 2, Arsenal 1. Goal disallowed. Almost an early second half response from Arsenal as Pires releases Jeffers, who nutmegs Walker, but his celebrations are cut short by the flag by the linesman. Wenger is perplexed. Do you remember when Andy Martin put out that tweet about Mount when Lampard got sacked?
Yeah.
Didn't go down very well. Yeah. Disable says Meslier. Do you know what? I put out a tweet not too long ago saying that I thought Meslier was the best breakthrough player this year. The one that nobody had really heard of or nobody knew much about.
Yeah, but that's just because you don't watch Championship football. You were like, he's really good because nobody had ever heard of him. It was quite a lot heard of him. He was a very good goalie last year.
He wasn't first choice last year.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't. They had Kiko Casilla most of the year.
Yeah, and he took over from him to the second half of the season. He was brilliant.
All right. Well, look, fuck you. Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1. Hits the woodwork. Almost game over in the early stage of the second half as Forsell's header cannons off the top of the crossbar and away to safety. Sereni has kept Spurs in this game with a string of fine saves. What do you think about Laporte, by the way?
What, playing for Spain now?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird one. But yeah, it's a weird one in that area because when you're from the Basque country, you can kind of play for both. It's a bit strange.
Smith Rowe, by the way. Smith Rowe, I think, has had a very good year.
Yeah.
And that was before he got 19 points on my bloody bench this week.
Oh, I can't stand people moaning about that.
Wenger has seen enough, replacing Van Bronckhorst with Basidas. This game feels crucial for Arsenal if they are serious about the title race.
You're talking of Laporte playing for Spain. I read the other day the Barnsley goalkeeper. He's from not Barnsley goalkeeper, sorry, Barnsley manager. Used to be a player back in the day. He's French and played in Germany for a lot of his career. And he was approached in 2006 by Togo to play in the World Cup because obviously they were a small nation that made it to the World Cup. And it was because his ex-wife was from Togo. And at the time, he would have been eligible through that. But having like a green card or whatever it would have been for Togo. And I was like, could you imagine cheating your way to a World Cup, just getting to play in a World Cup because of your ex-wife?
God.
He didn't take it, but that would have been hilarious.
It would have been amazing turning up for training that first day for Togo, just before the World Cup starts. Oh, we have an equaliser at Ewood Park. Blackburn 2, Everton 2, Cerritos with the goal, Gemmell with the assist. Whew. I'm
trying to think the best thing to do, like someone like Bamford that's just on the outskirts of the England squad, go and marry let's say, I don't know, Finland make the World Cup. Go and marry a Finnish, go just play for them in the World Cup.
And then realise he's not going to oust Pookie, so he doesn't get in
Pookie,
anyway.
Yeah. Cool, that would be a dynamic duo, wouldn't it?
Who's the other striker for them? It's a 3-letter word. Lud or something? I can't remember what his name is now.
I don't know.
Oh.
Lud.
It's only because I was doing the setting the things up last night. I can't remember what it is now.
There's some good value players actually on these Euro games, especially on the fantasy one. Yilmaz.
Big time.
Yilmaz is the one I like.
Yeah, I've said I love him. Lod, that's his name. Everton level it up again. Gemmell's free kick is well directed and Cerritos only needs the slightest of touches to direct it on target and beyond Westerveld. This game could go either way.
He's bloody good, that new boy for Everton, Cerritos.
Yeah, he seems to be, doesn't he? Arg. FPL captain says Cerritos has scored 4 games in a row.
Yeah. See, people were giving Luke a bit of stick for pricing him at 7 million just because he played for Everton. But he looks pretty good.
Yeah, Frederick Tuner says Lod is probably the name you're thinking of. It was. Adam Brown says, is anyone else collecting the Panini stickers? Finland have a player in their squad called Daniel O'Shaughnessy. Ipswich 0, Watford 0. Early substitutions at Portman Road. Roycer and Clapham on. Craney and Doherty off. Pre-60. Right, Luke, this will make you feel better. Andy Martin says Bamford's not good enough for Finland.
Andy Martin's a fucking idiot. We had this debate the other day. He winds me up. He calls Wilson clinical and he's rubbish. And he says Bamford's shit. I cannot stand it.
Tell you what, I'm in trouble this week. My Ipswich representation has both gone off before 60.
Bloody, what a nightmare.
Felt really good owning those Ipswich boys as well. Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 2. I must be in a good mood. I'm dropping early substitution news. Boxic is also off pre-60 with Whelan coming on. Middlesbrough continue to cruise. FPL Tip says another great clip. Which one's that? The Andy Martin bit?
Yeah. People will like that.
FPL Cobbler, Legion of Doom. Oh. Do you remember 2 weeks ago I said, should I get Doherty? And you were like, oh yeah, I forgot people don't own him. Yeah, definitely get him.
Well, you've got to, haven't you?
He's got
you
me
can't
3 points in 2 weeks.
That's not my fault. Oh, Andy Martin, shut your mouth.
Callum Wilson will get 30 goals at Leeds, says Andy Martin.
Bamford is one of the most intelligent strikers in the league. He gets himself into good positions and he has an XG of 16. Where's Wilson getting these fucking 30 XG from? How's he doing it? Where's it coming from, Andy?
Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1. More early subs. Go on then. Ziga is off for Etherington and 4 Sellers off for Knight. Chelsea continue to dominate but haven't killed this game off. You know what's coming then. Frederick Jr. Rasmus Schuler is a decent player. There you go.
A lot of people have gone for Ziga because he's now playing left mid for Spurs, who look better defensively. So that one would have hurt if they had their clean sheet intact.
Yeah. Yeah. Pep Talk says Andy Martin, Callum Wilson will never stay fit enough to score 30 goals for anyone.
He also won't do it for bloody Leeds. No strikers did it for Leeds. They don't get enough chances to score 30 goals.
FPL Tip says Wilson would score 30 goals from 15 XG form. Leeds won Charlton 0. Another game where one team is dominating but failing to kill off the game. Ian Hart, who came on in the first half, has now been booked. Ouch.
Nice 0-pointer.
Like that. Tell you what, but it's looking more and more likely that Pickford's going to be starting for England in the Euros, isn't it?
I don't really think the clean sheets that came his way were much to do with him.
I mean, just the form of the others. Like Pope's now injured again.
Henson's been all right today. To be fair, he's not been terrible. He's not made any mistakes.
Yeah, I said it. What did I say it? Quite a few weeks ago now, wasn't it? Maybe a few months ago to you, saying that he just isn't. I don't know. It's just not the same. I'm not completely convinced.
Harsh.
Yep. No, that's the thing, mate. When you support a big club like me, you've got higher expectations. Derby 1, Aston Villa 2. You can have one more early sub, but that's your lot. Dion Dublin is off. Balaban is on. Stop sulking. I am struggling, Luke. I've got 3 1-pointers in my team at the moment.
I don't want to be here.
Can you put on a different shirt, please? Need to put on an England shirt, for fuck's sake. You're supporting all those French fishermen, aren't you? I know who you are. You're getting Rory's boat and going to sink all the English ships, aren't you?
What I'm about, mate.
Graham S. Any updates from Main Road? Thought City were shoo-ins to smash Newcastle. It's still 0-0. Update from Anfield. Still 0-0.
Oh, please. Yes! Rashford.
Is it? There has also been a goal. Don't worry, Doherty owners. They couldn't keep a clean sheet anyway. Watford have gone 1-0 up. Helgeson with the goal. Tessum with the assist. Who got the assist for Rashi?
Cavani.
Ooh. Good goal.
Nice little finish.
Can't believe I'm not watching. Glad I owned Rashford, Bruno and Greenwood this week.
Yeah, you went fair play to you. You went good decision to go for the attackers.
Well, yeah, considering I had Maguire potentially as well.
Yeah. Yeah, my toss-up was Aaron Wan-Bissaka or Shaw, and I went for Shaw because he's much better when it comes to attacking returns.
Yeah.
And Wan-Bissaka's got 2 assists.
Such a good header. Tessum's cross looks awkward, but Helgeson stretches superbly to dive and divert the header beyond the reach of Brannigan. To be fair, I was saying to you in the messages one night that I was more about Wan-Bissaka than Shaw for this triple game week, just because he was more nailed for minutes. But
yeah,
Shaw was definitely the better one for chance creation. Oh shit! Hang on, I've just realised that Bolton are keeping a clean sheet, and I played them, didn't I? Oh god.
I've not got any clean sheets left, and I've got UC on my bench.
Yeah. Ugh. I think I've got one clean sheet. Have I got one?
Yeah.
Can't even remember my team. Have I got one clean sheet? I genuinely can't remember. Goal! Aston Villa have a third goal against Derby just as Dion Dublin goes off. Balaban scores. Thompson with the assist. Thompson's having the day of everybody at the moment.
Fucking hell.
Captain, can you bring our teams up? I can't remember my other defender.
Berg.
Yeah, no, I haven't got any clean sheets either because Doherty's gone off. Did Ledley King start today?
No.
Good. Thank God for that. Yeah, cheers, Captain. You can take that shit away. Thank you, mate. So are we...
Green was just missed the sitter, by the way.
Has he? Have we just... Is this a week where everybody seems to be struggling, do you reckon? Or are we just kind of not with the curve at the moment?
I don't know. I can't think of any big names that we haven't got that have gone mental. Unless everyone's suddenly on Thompson.
Yeah. An almost immediate impact from the substitute. Thompson is having an excellent game and his chipped pass releases Balaban behind the defence. He takes one touch to steady himself before finishing with aplomb.
I mean, we've been quite unlucky with the substitution. Would have been nice to get a couple of 2 points rather than one. Yeah. And also, it would have been great to get Doherty clean sheet if he'd come off at bang on 60, but that would have been a bit lucky, wouldn't it?
Would have been perfect. John Shanley says, Hendry, do you exist? FPL depression, unbelievable defending from Maldini and Nesta. Regens, William and Phillips. Yeah, main strikers are doing well, but the rest are awful. I agree with you, FPL depression.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who the highest owned midfielders are, but there's like Zapata, Petkov.
Penalty to Sunderland. Sibon gets into the area and is brought down by Barthez. There has to be a case for further punishment for the keeper, but it's not forthcoming. Penalty it is. Barthez versus Phillips.
This is classic Kevin Phillips in this fucking
just
sim.
About to say that.
He's right up there with the top goal scorers, but he scores them all against like the big teams, so you never own him when he does it.
Exactly. God, there's too many good strikers in this game.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we can ask him to change Henry to a midfielder next year?
As a winger.
Yeah, do an Aubameyang.
Seems fair.
God, that worried me. Ben Baker just put, what is it about Phillips against Man United? I thought it was Nat Phillips. Goal. Kevin Phillips has converted the penalty. Sibon with the assist. Sunderland 2, Man United 3. Let us know in the chat if you own Kevin Phillips, because there can't be many.
I can't see it. I'd be surprised if anybody in the chat said yes, Phillips.
Yeah.
They can't, because why would you? I think he's 12 mil.
Yeah.
There's just no reason. There's no reason to own him at 12 mil when Henry and Larson have got such good games.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense.
Sneaking up to 142 points at the moment, mate.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'm on. I'll have a look.
Ben Baker, sorry mode. It's all right, mate. Jota's been subbed. It's all right, mate. FPL depression, another juicy Sylvester 1-pointer. God. Are United threatening to blow it? Phillips takes the penalty superbly and Sunderland are back with a goal. Surely not. Captain says Super Kev is 10% owned.
129 for me. I'm up to 8.2k.
Very nice. Very nice.
So yeah, and Andy's saying about game week 30, and that's who was talking to you earlier about game week 30 wildcard? Was it Rob Reed?
Rob Reed, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe game week 30 wildcard is the one you need to be looking at.
Yeah.
Look at some fixture swings.
I'm loathed to use my triple captain in a single week. Oh, yeah. Is that man for Man City? Svensson with the goal, Brough with the assist. Man City 1, Newcastle 0. Anders Svensson, we said he'd have a good year, didn't we? We said it.
We need to get him in at some point when they have a nice run.
No, we don't.
Just for old time's sake, we loved him. I might get him in. Has he got a good game week 38 fixture? What's his game week 38 fixture, please, everyone? I want him. Even I don't care who he's playing. If he's Arsenal away, I don't care. I'm getting him in.
FPL Depression says he's going to be getting the Arca and Phillips double up from game week 30 onwards.
If Svensson has a double game week, I will triple captain him.
If who does? Svensson?
If Svensson has a double game week, I'll triple captain him.
They've got Leeds at home in game week 38.
Easy game.
So if you're going to save your triple captain for that, do you reckon? Or
yep.
Nicely done. Brough's pass found Svensson and he dummied to shoot first time, letting the ball run across him to create space and then slotting home coolly. It had draw written all over it, but can City see it out? I'm going to go with no. I think Shearer's going to score. Billy Hadaway says Svensson was the top scorer for this game in CM Fantasy Sims.
See? Because he's fucking class.
Good God. FPL Cobbler. Sven's son, is that Ulrika's young lad? Frederick Schooner, I'll never forget his free kick against Argentina. A yellow card for Veron as Atechi United start to feel the pressure. Emerson Tome has gone off injured for Sunderland. Ooh. AD Tor says Svensson was Andy Martin's pick.
Was it really?
Pretty sure I own Svensson in that dead team we did, so I'm happy he's finally got a goal.
I'm pretty sure he's scored 8 weeks in a row, if I'm honest. I think that's what I remember.
Yeah.
I think something like that. Might be 7. Might be 7 and 8.
I saw the we finally got through, didn't we? How we were getting on with those dead teams. I didn't realise we were picking them, so literally every player we pick gets points for our team. So I was picking like Cherno Samba for my bench, whereas it's actually it was supposed to be every player scores.
Yep.
Ridiculous. Should have read the rules.
We did, because we said there would be no way of keeping it. Oh.
Ooh. Goal at Anfield, and you can tell from Luke's reaction it has not gone the way we expected. That man Ramberg with the goal, Wally with the assist. Bolton 1, Liverpool 0. Should have played Wally.
Barker. Nah. What? I don't even care.
Someone's given Andy Martin the credit for picking Svensson. Disable's like, no, Zapata was your pick.
No, I think Andy's too good at this game to have picked Svensson.
Mine was Heskey, says Disable. Oh, Disable, how's your head after your drinks and shots with Az? Duzatelli, free kick, edge of the box for United, 4-3 incoming. That'd be impressive for it to mean 2 goals for a free kick goal.
See, that made me laugh because I realised how little I've been around. Is that I had no idea that those two were like mates.
Yeah.
I have no idea, because I know Luke from this. I don't know who he's mates with and stuff. And I was like, oh, that makes sense because they're both fantasy football scout. It makes sense now.
Yeah. Used to do Top Guns together, didn't they? Bolton has probably shaded a very quiet game, and now they have a lead to show for it. It's another fine corner delivery from Wally, and Ramberg meets it powerfully, giving Dudek absolutely no chance. Disable says he was all over the gaff. He's still not fully recovered.
I can imagine.
Ryan Nurse says Bolton have a great run starting next week, so I'm considering either Ramberg or Rodders.
Rodders.
I'm assuming nothing came from the free kick.
Didn't.
No. Bastards.
Bruno put it over.
Bastard. Let's have a little look on old live FPL, shall we? Leeds 1, Charlton 0, hits the woodwork. Charlton continue to threaten sporadically, and Bartlett goes agonisingly close. His diving header hitting the angle of post and bar. Leeds have started to relinquish control slightly. I'm liking my new rank. So my old rank was 238k. I'm on up to 136k. I'll take that.
How far off 100k though?
18.
What are you going to do? 18 is enough to make up quite easily, isn't it?
Mate, I've got no hits this week, and I've got a full team. I think I can make that up maybe in 1 week.
Yeah. Nice.
We shall see.
Yeah, and depending on how it goes, you can then be aggressive or defensive in game week 38, can't you?
Yeah, be aggressive. Be aggressive.
You're right there, mate.
Ooh, Millwall. 3-0 Middlesbrough. Rickard with the goal, no assist. There was somebody in the chat that said if Rickard did anything, he would be shutting off the stream.
Bye. We loved having you.
Connect Son, 20 sims, 1 clean sheet for Bolton. Is this that one? I've got treble defence. Here's to that. Treble defence on Bolton.
Wow.
Oh, Duzatelli, that was so funny. You even put Bruno off. Thank you, Duzatelli. Oh, David H. Rickard. It wasn't depression, was it? Oh, bollocks. Bollocks Rickard says FPL depression. I think I've had a goal. No, I've had 2 goals. One. God, how has Zepeda not done anything this game? Game over. Zepeda's low drive is saved, but Rickard is the quickest to react to turn home the loose ball in the area. Millwall have been creaking for a while, and now the door has burst open. Yeah, I think I've got a captain goal and an Henry goal, and that's it.
Yeah, we're not doing great, are we?
No, and loads of 1-pointers.
Yeah, I need the same goal as last week to save me again. Little Henry goal with a Pires assist in the last minute is probably the only thing that can get me a green.
God. Yeah, my green arrows are definitely stopping.
Yeah. Well, my clean sheets were looking pretty good for this week. I had double Liverpool, had Man U, and all of a sudden the two Liverpool didn't play. And all the ones that look like likely clean sheets have all gone.
Well, at least the Liverpool boys didn't keep one. Oh, we have a second Leeds goal, and guess who it is? It is no assist. It is Lee Bowyer with the goal. Brilliant.
It's the one you wanted.
Absolute troll.
I had him in my game week 1 team in season 1.
Did you?
Because Lee Bowyer was one of those ones. Do you remember we did loads of sims and then we spoke about it on our pod? And Lee Bowyer was one that was really solid. Like he always got like 15 goals and assists across the season and pretty much played every minute. And then he got injured like 2 game weeks in and then never played again.
Yeah, I almost got him in this year actually. I ended up getting Kuehl instead, but I did almost get Lee Bowyer instead of Kuehl. Rory says he's on a 27.3 hit. He sold Rude, Helgeson, Wally, Gardner and Yusi.
That sounds like your free hit.
No, it doesn't. Stop it. Finally, Leeds have the second goal they really deserved. A loose ball is deflected into the path of Bowyer just inside the box, and he smashed the ball into the bottom corner. FPL depression. I've just checked into live FPL and I'm on 107 with the safety score being 106. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a big game week, isn't it? It's always going to happen with bloody triple.
Yeah. Could really do with United scoring another couple.
Oh, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's going for it. He's bringing on Matic.
Who's he taking off?
Don't know yet. Unless it's Henderson, you're not going for it.
Stephen Hamilton, that was a bad case of sold him 3 weeks ago. Oh yeah, I have Bo. You're in my season 1 game week 1 team.
No, I wasn't saying like
that. Liverpool 0, Bolton 1 hits the woodwork. Almost match over as Gardner's cross is met by Pedersen, but his header hits the base of the post. Wallace is substituted and replaced by Ricketts. Pep talk. That was the best bit of commentary of the evening mode. Is that my Bowyer goal scorer? Yeah, great stuff. Good God.
What minute are we in?
75th.
75th. Okay.
Daryl took a -8 so that shit doesn't come off my bench. Oh, unlucky. FPL Pato. Nemanja. Whoa. Nemanja. Whoa. That was about the other Nemanja though, wasn't it? Can't really say he comes from Serbia, he'll fucking murder you about Nemanja Matic.
Some dodgy football chants in there. When you look into the lyrics like that, it's a bit. Oh, it was for.
Middlesbrough have a 4th goal. Noel Whelan with the goal. Greening with the assist. 4 goals. Nothing for Zepeda.
Matic came on for Bailly.
Ooh. To be fair, Matic plays so deep that he's basically a centre-back anyway.
McTominay's gone centre-half.
Interesting. Just means McTominay can join in with attacks, I guess.
Yeah.
Connexon says, I'm thinking that Ricky Skimmiker at home to Millwall should be my next transfer. Seems nailed and he's on pens.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. If we can somehow do them well, if Luke's nice enough to give us the leaks and we get Bolton defence, that would be lovely.
Greening gets in behind the Millwall defence far too easily and cuts the ball back from the byline. Whelan has the freedom of the den to sweep the ball home. God, Millwall. Have a word with yourself.
Have a word with yourself.
Oh, wow. FPL Depression says Dortmund beat Leipzig 4-1 in the German Cup final this evening. Weird not seeing Bayern win everything in Germany for once.
Yeah, they beat him in the league at the weekend as well.
Yeah. Yeah, is that the one Sancho ran wild, didn't he?
Yeah, he played very
really well.
This is the thing, no one ever puts him in their England sides, and he's always does really well. But nobody watches.
Oof. Clean sheet wipeout at Main Road. Goal scorer, Alan Shearer. Assist, Dyer.
You made the right choice getting rid of Shearer for Larson.
Yeah.
And again, I doubt many have still got Shearer.
No, wouldn't have thought so.
They would have sold him for the Leeds boys.
Ash says Salah's on 4 BPS. 4. Shearer has been restrained well, but a lapse in concentration is punished as he volleyed home a well-placed cross by Dyer. Now, huge news coming in from the Stadium of Light. 6th goal. But who?
Man United can't have conceded 3 against Sunderland, can they? Surely.
I'm really hoping it's not Rude.
Honestly, this Man United defence in our sim is dreadful. I think they were meant to concede like 0.9 on average against this Sunderland team.
God, if it's Rude, I'm on for a big red. Yeah. I'm on for a red anyway, let alone if Rude gets a hat trick.
Yeah.
God,
there you go.
Phillips Hattie. What's there you go?
4-2.
4-2 to Man United. Veron with the goal. Paul Scholes with the assist. Man United 4, Sunderland 2.
4-2 in real life as well. Salah.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Didn't see that. Right at the death, is it?
Yeah. 89th minute now, yeah.
Was it breakaway goal?
Yeah. Literally, there was nobody back.
Assist?
Curtis Jones.
Jones owners. Loving life. Jack Brockenshire owns Veron and Salah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm annoyed. I wanted this game to be a goal fest, and I've got a few goals from it, which is obviously good, but United losing 4-2 isn't. Champions respond under pressure, and Veron has surely stepped up to end the contest. Neil Ardley has just hit the post at the other end, but Scholes played in a pinpoint cross, and Veron powered home a header from 6 yards. Which, I mean, this is what happens when you have to play 3 games in 5 days, isn't it?
Yeah, it can't be helped, can it?
No.
One of my mates went into this game week with triple Man United defence and double Liverpool defence. So this game's gone really well for him.
Was one of them at least Trent? Oh, Liverpool. I've gone 2-0 down at Bolton. Pedersen with the goal, Ramberg with the assist. Bloody hell, Liverpool. This is what you get, mate, when you don't bloody play your proper centre-backs. Nis Godfrey's got Veron and Salah as well. Arthur McCain, Salah, you beauty. David H, twice as nice. Well, at least FPL's going well for me, mate.
Yeah, you're probably on about 150 points now.
Yeah, pretty close. Jack Brockenshire, sorry mode, and it does feel wrong being happy about a Liverpool goal, but I want to try and catch my mini-league rival. Don't need to be upset, mate. Don't worry about it. Liverpool have had no response to Bolton's lead and get caught on the break. Ramberg is unselfish and rolls the ball across for the accountant lookalike Pedersen to tap home. Points in the bank. So your thing's out now then, is it, mate? Your tips for next week?
Yeah, I'm doing quite well live as well. I put money in for this game.
Did you?
And I had Firmino captain, so I'll probably do quite well.
Firmino captain?
I thought no one else would be stupid enough to do that, and if he does well, then I'll probably win.
Yeah, fair play, mate. Boom or bust team, I like it.
I'll have a look.
Pep talk. Really pleased I signed Henderson and Maguire for a hit this game week and benched Martinez and Holding.
Nice.
Oh, we do have an equaliser. Arsenal have a goal against Leicester, 2-2. Tikhonov with the goal. Ashley Cole with the assist.
Oh, I like that. I like that goal. That's got me going. Whew. There's more points coming my way. Come on.
FPL Depression's laughing because I said your thing's out now, is it, mate?
Yeah. That's literally I think that's my first return this half. Oh, Marcus. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Mr. Sitter, did he?
Yeah. Last kick of the game.
Stephen Hamilton.
Currently,
this is building up to a good old C. Arsenal were desperate for an equaliser and now they need to push on for a winner. Cole's cross was good and Tikhonov's header was better. Can anyone grab a winner?
I'm currently 8th out of 359 people.
What are you on for?
I put £2.50 in and my prize would be £49.50.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good. You go, purely because I captained Firmino. I did have Jota and Salah as well, and Trent.
What's that, like a 2,000 ROI? 2,000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not bad.
Oh, God. Oh my goodness, Liverpool are being battered. Ricketts with the goal, Gardner with the assist. Bolton 3, Liverpool 0. Gardner owners are going to be loving life right now.
That's a really weird score.
Is it just because they repped?
I don't know. I mean, even when you... I've got no idea. I certainly didn't expect that result, even with the defence they had.
No, not at all. It'd be lovely if Larson got something in the last minute now. Live FBL was crashed.
Yeah, I know. As soon as Salah scored, it crashed.
Yeah. Arthur McKime, this Gardner guy, no more. He is the constant Gardner. Calm Hazel, like that one. Another fine evening's work for Bolton Wanderers. Superb from Gardner, sat on my bench, obviously. And the quality of the cross made the task very easy for Ricketts. Game, set and match. I literally changed freaking Sullivan for UC just before I sent the bloody team to captain today. FPL captain has Gardner, does he?
Bloody hell. How's Gardner getting double-digit haul against bloody Liverpool away?
I know.
He's so good. And I've not owned him once.
I think if bonuses stay the same, I am on 147 this week.
Wow. 133 for me.
5th goal for Middlesbrough. Rickard with the goal. Greening with the assist. FPL Depression. Get the noose out, Sam.
Jesus.
God. So many goals. I've got 11 freaking players. Why am none of my players scoring goals? Middlesbrough. Zepeda's got nothing. They're winning 5-0. Remember when he was good?
Yeah, he used to be.
Takes all their set pieces. What's going on? Yeah, Graham S. Zepeda, where you at, mate? I completely agree. Oh, Luke, I'm so sorry. I've waited all this. How's the missus?
Good, thank you, mate.
Good. Say hi from me. Another goalkeeper tries to rush off his line to fix the nation's apparent problem in dealing with crosses. Another goalkeeper fails. Rickard nudges it home. FPL depression. He's following Dion Dublin. He's going up the stairs into the noose. Oh. James O'Mahony, double Bolton clean sheet, Veron goal, Ruud van Nistelrooy captain, Henri goal, Arca assist, fantasy ChampMan is not too bad. I'm really happy for you, James, all right?
Wow, that is a whole...
Near Shakhtar says he got 96 in FPL, 25k down to 52k.
That's crazy.
Do some real, the average this week.
The top 10k average is 115.
What is the actual average?
Oh, I should have a look.
83.
Is it?
Yeah. God, I've got an attacking return. Blackburn have a third goal against Everton. Matt Jansen with the goal. De Boer with the assist. De Boer. Doesn't De Boer me. What a lovely man.
He's doing very well, isn't
he? Yeah. David H. would like to say I feel for your depression, but I've held Rickard for weeks, so I'm bloody delighted. You might as well tie that noose, David. Ash says only 10 days left of the season. Freaking mad that is. So many games left. 10 days left.
4 weeks today. It's the Euros. So excited.
Rob Reed, 36 points on my FPL bench this week. I had 33, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know how much I had. Let's have a look.
But to be fair, they cost about 12 million combined, so... FPL Cobbler, sorry to be deboring, but I do have Ronald. Last gasp winner. De Boer's cross is wicked and undefendable. Janssen just has to get any part of his leg to the ball to divert it home, and he does. Everton and Eleutheropolis are crestfallen.
I had 27 on my bench.
Did you?
And only 2 of them played.
Did you have Smith Rowe as well?
Yeah.
With, who was your 10-pointer?
8. No, sorry, 3 of them played. Burke got 2 and Ward had 6.
Yeah. James Mahoney, add a De Boer assist to that mode. I'm really fucking happy for you, James, all right? Well done, mate. Keep it up. Really pleased. Nis Godfrey says it's a big week for him. Oh, God, Rory. On his free hit, he sold Ruud, Shearer, Helgeson, Gardner, Yussi, Wally. He's off to change his name to FPL Depression 2.
Wow. Bloody hell.
Anurag, wow, just realised 5 goals, nothing from Zepeda. Like last week with Ipswich scoring a bunch against Millwall and Holland doing nothing. Luke, talk us through those full-time scores, big boy.
Blackburn 3, Everton 2, Derby 1, Villa 3, Ipswich 0, Watford 1, Leeds 2, Charlton 0, Leicester 2, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 0, Bolton 3, Sunderland 2, United 4, Spurs 0, Chelsea 1, City 1, Newcastle 1, Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 5.
Mad result, that one.
Not the most eventful week, was it?
No,
lots of big scoring games.
Yeah, lots of big games, but yeah, not as many popular goal scorers. But then there are people in the chat that seem to be having blinders. So
yeah, I think people will be disappointed with Leeds.
I think I am. Blackburn 3, Everton 2.
So we got 2 save points for Westerveld, 1 for Eleutheropolis, 3 bonus for Janssen, 2 for Duff, 1 for Bent, Grimandi, Di Matteo, Campbell and Cerritos. No yellow cards. Yeah, I think the only, obviously the big shock is Bolton. People will be happy with that if they kept him on the pitch. And then Leeds only scoring 2 is a disappointment for people.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Stephen Hamilton just said he might win the cup game against the guy that used the free hit.
Like it. Ipswich 0, Watford 1.
2 save points for Brannigan. 3 bonus for Helgeson, 2 for Hariderson and Vega. Yellow cards for Tariko, Hariderson and Pitcher.
Stephen Hampton did take a -4 though. I hope it's not that -4. It depends what your -4 was for, but I hope that's not what does it. Fionn Hayes, hope to be 80 plus.
I definitely won't be anywhere near that.
Ben Baker, sorry Matt, but you're fucking shit. Oh, is that Matt Holland?
Matt
Leeds
Holland.
2, Charlton 0.
We got save point for Martin, save point for Kylie, 3 bonus for Kelly, 2 for Viduka, 1 for Radaby, Boya, Larson, Kuehl and Hart. Yellow cards for Hart and Fish.
So yeah, 7-pointer for Larson then.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to know how Larson's done with the old bonus, because I feel like he's not as good as Viduka. Viduka seems to, even when he blanks, go mad for the bonus. Obviously, a lot of the target man, when they win lots of headers,
Just about to
do
say
quite
it's the
well.
head, isn't it?
Maybe Larson's not gonna do so well on those ones.
I don't want to look at my team score this week. ChampMan. Leicester 2, Arsenal 2.
So we got 3 bonus for Tikhonov, 2 for Walker, Sinclair, Cole, Upson, and Henri. No yellow cards. Early subs for Van Bronckhorst and Akinbaye. Yeah. Yeah, so I got 8 points from my captain.
Yeah. Billy
And
Hadaway
Ashley
says,
Cole wasn't there.
yeah, no, yeah.
I'm pretty happy with Ashley Cole in the end. He got me
6.
6 points. So if you offered me 6, I'd have taken it, to be honest.
Billy Hadaway says he has a shocker of a week. Haven't we all, mate? You and me both. Liverpool 0, Bolton 3.
Save point for Dudek and Jeskalainen. 3 bonus for Gardner. 2 for Ramberg. 1 for Pitts, Wally, DeVos, Hendry. Yellow card for Pitts. Captain's giving it the old fist bump. He's very happy with those scores. I think I'm going to have to get Gardner in next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Unsworth and $500,000 in the bank. Just seems pretty easy one.
Man City 1, Newcastle 1.
Save point for Given. 3 bonus for Anders Svensson. 2 bonus for Dunn, Hurtado, Bruff, Wanchop, Huckabee, Given, Bernard, and Dabizaz. So is that no bonus for Shearer?
It is.
That typo.
Mate, has your man got the 3 bonus?
I think got 7. Yeah, that's strange. Alan Shearer gets the only goal of the game for Newcastle. Didn't get any bonus. Strange.
Right, Nurse. Going from Cooper to Gardner when I wildcard has been a fantastic decision. Has, mate.
Nice.
Gardner, 12 pointers, very nice. 12 points, probably more than my team. Definitely more than my bloody midfield and defence. Sunderland 2, Man United 4.
Save point for Sullivan. 3 bonus for Rude. 2 for Wes Brown. 1 for Tome, Sylvester, Scholes, Veron, York, and Giggs. Yellow cards for Issa and Veron. See, apparently lots of people have benched Gardner. I'm feeling like, is Gardner one of those players now, a bit like Dallas in FPL, where you just have to play him, even if he's got a horrible game?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, you just play him because he can get an assist, can't he?
Yeah, no, I do agree. Bit like Ian Hart or Hippier, doesn't matter who it is.
Just play him. Yeah.
That's Ian Hart last year, obviously, not this year.
Yeah, not this year's Ian Hart.
Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 5.
Oh God, depression. Turn off the stream, my friend. Save point for Nurse. 3 bonus for Rickard. 2 for Southgate, Miller, Johnston, and Whelan. God. There was a yellow card. Who was that to? Joe Dolan.
What? Can you look back on the stats? How did Zepeda do? Did he just get a 7, did he?
8. 8 out of 10. So he played well. He was involved. I'm going to pretend he got the pre-assist for all 5 goals.
FPL captain says, with that Liverpool back line, I had to roll the dice on starting him.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd have done the same if I owned him.
Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1.
Bloody hell. 2 save points for Sereni, 3 bonus for Sereni, 2 for Perry, Melchiot, Terry, Desai, Lampard, Johnson, and Zenden. See that Chelsea backline as well, so solid.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
So what's Sereni come away with there? 7-pointer in a 1-0 loss.
Not bad, is it?
There were yellow cards for Clark, Poirier, Johnson, and for Forsell.
Derby 1, Aston Villa 3.
Save point for Schmeichel. 3 bonus for Thompson. 2 for Christie, Alpai, Melberg, Taylor, Angel, and Balaban. Yellow cards for Balaban, Hendry, Taylor, Riggott, and Valakari. Dion Dublin literally came off on the 59th minute.
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
Up the stairs to the 59th minute club. Done so badly this week.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, is that? It's been a minute since the last tweet. 1, 2,
it might be
3,
actually.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There has been 10 bonuses.
Nice.
I think that might be a lot.
Lovely stuff. So, what do you reckon then, Luke? How have you done this week?
Maybe 5-10 points off the average. Little red arrow. Shouldn't be anything too bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to look, I don't think. I'll look sometime in the morning.
Dead and buried.
Pardon?
I reckon you're well and truly dead and buried after that one.
Yeah, I think I am. Right. So cheers for joining us this week, guys. Obviously, been lovely having you all here. I think it's next Thursday, one of the only weeks where we don't have anything else on a Thursday. Don't think there's any football next Thursday.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully there's not.
But from both of us, from Captain in the background, and from all of us in the ChampMan behind the scenes as well, thank you so much for joining us again. And we hope you have a fantastic weekend of FPL. And we'll see you Thursday for another ChampMan stream, Game Week 29. Luke, say goodbye to the boys.
In a bit.
Have